to see if it goes through okay. And we are live. We did it. It totally works. Everything's here, and MC is here, and we are live doing the Minecraft, and we're gonna spend like a minute here, like going in and sending out some messages to people to let them know that we are doing the Minecraft again.
We're doing the Minecraft, the technical term.
Yeah, doing the Minecraft once more. So, you were busy last week. What were you up to, MC?
I actually went to, so my best friend lives about an hour and 15 minutes away, and she lives like, there's like a river nearby, and she's in a choir. We were in college together, and we used to do choir together, and so she joined a community choir once she left college and stuck around the area. And then somebody in her choir, an older couple, because it's a community choir, so it's all ages, an older couple, they own some like farmland, and they have this huge backyard, and they invited her and any other friends she wanted to bring, including myself, on a kayaking. We went kayaking, we hung out in the backyard and ate some good burgers and hot dogs. We watched a movie on a projector out in the back, and there was a bonfire, and we hung out with her ukulele, and then we camped in her backyard. In a tent.
That's a good way to break the quarantine here. Like, that's nice. Oh man. Nature.
It was super refreshing, and it was so beautiful, and I was just so happy to be outside and breathing in air and seeing trees, and the river was amazing. But the thing is, when there's no quarantine, when normal things are happening and the world is continuing on, they usually get rid of all of like the trees blocking up the river, like anything that falls. But they hadn't done that because quarantine, has been a thing, and so you can't go outside and do all of that. There's no workers doing that or anything. So there was so many tree blockages as we were kayaking, and so we had to get out of our kayak and then lift it over and then climb over all of these trees and then jump back in like every 100 feet. It was ridiculous, but it was really fun. Definitely an adventure.
Man, I want to go kayaking so bad right now. like I've just been over here, like the closest thing I've come to kayaking is going to Battery Park. For those of you who don't know, I live out in New York City, so it's a big city. It's a lot of concrete, a lot of buildings, a lot of just stuff going on at any given time, and you don't always get out the nature because you do have to travel pretty far out of the city to go find the nature. But there's a lot of parks though. Like the parks are like the closest you can get, but there's never like a park with kayaking, I guess. Because I would love to go to a park that is for kayaking. Like that would be the shit.
Yeah, that whole area is just full of like different rivers, and that one was called the River Raisin, which I thought was cute.
River Raisin, that is adorable.
And it was just it's just like I'd gone kayaking in that area before. It's really nice. I'm about to dox myself to the Twitch community in RF, but
on Stakes just said, Commando, just go in the East River.
I don't. Isn't that a bad idea? Isn't that doesn't it run through the city? So it's not even a nature river. It's just surrounded by bridges and city life, right?
Surprisingly, it is a nature river, but it's just also the river that no one likes. Because literally, if you look at New York history, they've been trying different things, different city procedures, or there's all these city architects yeah, we should just make it a landfill and just fill it all in so we can build on it. And everyone's no. But people do not like it.
Not.
Yeah. It's pretty funny, actually.
Yeah, I'm very thankful for Michigan nature in that vein, because it's really beautiful. And I live about an hour and 15 minutes away from Ann Arbor, which is where I went to school, and that entire area is just full of, there's rivers everywhere, and they have this big park called, there's this big park called the Arb that there's meadows and yeah, well, it's an arboretum, so we just call it the Arb.
That's cool.
And then at one point, I remember me and my best friend getting lost at like 6 p.m. in the middle of the art because it's like it just feels like you're walking through a giant forest.
Man.
Why you guys gotta jump to Arby's?
Yeah, it's by the Arby's. It's hilarious. I mean,
Says so much
that's like
about
New
you.
York, though. That's like New York. It's like, yeah, you want to go to the art, man? It's the one Arby's. I actually don't think I've seen an Arby's out here, to be perfectly honest. Like, it has to be out here because we've got everything, but I just don't remember seeing one anytime recently.
Arby's is so good. I don't know what it is. I don't even like I like the roast beef stuff, okay, but that's not what I go to Arby's for. I go to Arby's for curly fries and the Jamocha shake.
Damn, I've admittedly have had Arby's maybe one time in my entire life, like about
You should
10
have
years
it.
ago. So
Honestly, for some reason, I feel healthier about picking Arby's over like McDonald's, and it's got like leafy greens and turkey sandwiches, and
don't
I
they
could
have
probably
the
make
meats
it
though?
but they do have the meats, but I go there for turkey sandwiches. I'm call me weird. I don't know why that I'm like this, but I go to Arby's and I get a turkey sandwich every time. Like that's what I'm supposed to do.
Man, I'm gonna have to take you up on that and find out what I'm missing out on.
Alti wants us to stream ourselves making a fast food tier list, which I think
Wait,
is definitely called for.
I would do
Oh.
that. Okay, you know what? We should actually do that later on.
Turkey is a meat.
On this. Oh my God, there's two Arby's in NYC, one in Madison Square Park and the one by Times Square. Oh, of course Times Square would have it. Those guys have everything, so visitors feel like they're at home. It's like the whole tourist district is just Times Square. It's god awful. Like literally, you start living here and you go to Times Square and it's like, wow, I want to die rather than see Times Square again. It's so bright. It is disgusting. It's so bad. It's so bright. Like it's
I
brighter than
completely
the sun.
disagree. Maybe it's because I was a tourist when I went, and I just thought it was like really beautiful. Like I thought it was really interesting how bright it is, especially at night when I went there. And it was, hey, actually, the person I went with is in this chat right now.
What? Oh my God, M's friend.
Yeah.
M's
Hi,
friend.
M's friend.
Hi, M's friend.
He
Welcome.
said
Welcome.
all right, he doesn't like the attention. Let's ignore him now.
Okay. Yeah,
So-
I definitely want to do a fast food list, but we're gonna talk about some stuff.
We're gonna have to
Yeah.
figure out what restaurants we want on the list,
Yes.
and then figure it out between us.
Yeah, and then we can make a list like on screen or something.
Just-
But real quick, I gotta fill people in on what we're doing in Minecraft. So this is the server that the Rebel Federation community plays on, and well, actually, hold on here. So the Rebel Federation is a online community made up of like Discords and divisions and teams of people that all play on like similar games and stuff. And we're really just a massive group of friends that just kind of gets bigger every year, and it's been around for a long time. And we have several big Discords with about like 11,000 cumulative people. So it's a lot of stuff. And we came together, made this little stream where we're just literally streaming. Like we're all just streaming. Like we're just like doing something cool. And we made this, and it's like a community effort stream. And in just 3 weeks, we got Twitch affiliate status. So right now, we are just kind of cruising, doing our thing. And right now, we're playing on the Minecraft server that one of our divisions plays on. And this stream has been chronicling pretty much me just building different buildings in their town. Right now we are working on a bathhouse because everything's medieval themed, and we had a person in the chat suggest a bathhouse for a build last time, so we are going all in on that because that's a funky idea. And I don't know if you've ever seen a bathhouse before, but it's like a community pool thing. Like it's not quite a pool, but it's like it's a bathroom pool house. It's like something that existed when not everyone had showers, okay? Like this is like some turn of the century stuff in 1900s. And then also before that too, like the ancient Romans and the Greeks had bathhouses and stuff, and like they didn't have chlorine, so that shit must have been disgusting. So ours will be probably pretty clean because it's Minecraft, but you know, so we're just gonna be building this while we talk about stuff, and we're gonna be talking a little bit about the some new developments in RF this last week, because we just started, the community just started 2 new divisions on Rocket League and Call of Duty Mobile, and yeah, do you know anything about those games? Because those games, I mean, I know about Rocket League, but I had no idea how big Call of Duty Mobile was getting.
My friends, I had a couple of friends in college that were obsessed with Rocket League, and they like played it all the time. And they actually like I wish I could remember, but they like made up a song, like they had like a chant song that they would sing. They were also in acapella, so they were like those nerdy boys that like played video games but also sang, and so they made up some weird song about Rocket League. So the only thing I really know about it is that you are. Wait. So Rocket League is it? I always have to remember. Is it giants? No, it's cars. It's cars,
Yes.
right? Or is it
Yes.
giant skateboards? I forget.
Giant skateboard. I think that's like what is that? Like the little finger Beyblades or whatever. Like I think that's what you.
Yeah, I do remember those.
I think Rocket League is pretty similar. It really is pretty similar. But yeah, it is race cars, and like it's like soccer but with like little cars, and it's such a funny wonky idea that of course it's gone like Major League Gaming pretty much. So it's like something. Yeah. It's like the perfect Zoomer game.
It was weird because I would always hear them talk about it, and then when I saw them actually play it, I was like, "The hell is this? This is just soccer with cars." And they're like, "Yes, it's amazing." And I'm like, "This is not anything revolutionary at all." I thought, and they're like, "You haven't played it," and I'm like, "All right, I'll take your word."
They're right though. They're right though. They are completely right.
I'm not gonna argue about rocket skateboard things.
Alti says
at
no.
All.
No, we're talking about tech decks.
What are tech decks? Is that a fancy word for skateboards?
I believe it is.
Why are you getting PTSD from giant skateboards? What's in your past?
That's a good question. I mean, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 is in my past, so.
Oh, isn't that an old game?
I guess technically it is now, but that game was like one of the staples of my childhood.
I mean, there are a lot of games that were staples of my childhood, but they are all old. Like Cameo. Does anyone remember Cameo? It's a good game.
It's interesting.
Yeah, it was like she was a girl and she could turn into different like creatures. There was like a plant creature, a water creature, a fire creature. It was pretty interesting. It was an Xbox game.
That sounds like a really cool anime.
Yeah, it looked kind of animated. As far as COD Mobile goes, I just know about COD. So I haven't actually played COD Mobile, but I've played like 2 games of COD before, and so COD Mobile is like hugely popular.
Just 1 and 2, like that's it.
Yeah, definitely only 2. It was like a game that my brother used to play, and so like with my brother, he loved his shooting games and stuff, but I would watch him play like things like I'm into like Zelda and Animal Crossing, and adventure games are kind of my thing.
Yeah, I see. I can see that. That's definitely, that's definitely like a whole genre, and that's like the genre that I somehow kind of like opted out of. Like I was really into FPS shooters, growing up. Mm-hmm. So like it kind of just became like yeah, everyone knows COD, or like you're only playing COD. Like Modern Warfare 2 was like the one I played a lot back in high school, and that in World at War, actually, if anyone remembers that one, COD World at War came out between Modern Warfare and Modern Warfare 2, and it's like a really good underrated Call of Duty. Honestly, like that was a pretty cool one. It was just But yeah, now they got it on mobile platforms, and like you play it on your phone, and I haven't played it yet or checked it out at all, but like I hear that pretty much like your phone screen becomes like the 2 analog sticks or something like that, and then wherever you look, it just starts shooting. So like you don't have to like also press another button for that. I think maybe Taz in the chat can confirm that's the case. But that's definitely
a lot of people have been playing it.
yeah, so that game's been blowing up, and now we got. Oh, I think. Oop! I just got a package. Let me park my character and go pick up this package from the front door. 1 second, guys.
Oh god. Now I'm all by myself. What do I say? I'm not playing Minecraft right now. I am actually going to try and do some job search stuff potentially while we're here. I am drinking a nice cold beer, enjoying my life.
All right, package secured. I am back. It's a vacuum,
Hey,
folks. We have a brand new vacuum.
oh my god, a whole vacuum.
Yes.
You are a real adult.
You have no idea how much is needed. I bought a brand new like pet vacuum, like a big ass one, and it broke in less than like 6 months. And there's no warranty or help for it whatsoever. So we just had to get like a hand vacuum.
Did you? So you guys have just been like hand vacuuming your entire apartment throughout the entirety of Corona? Is that?
For
Is that the
for
image?
a little while until the vacuum broke. Like, well, the vacuum broke, and then that became the case. So it was kind of like, okay, either we live in filth for another day, or we solve the issue.
I see. One of our viewers said that that EA is going to remaster the Tony Hawk Pro Skater game. By the way. So,
oh wait, I heard about that. I heard about that. Yeah. Oh, the new Tony Hawk. Oh my god, I can't wait. I mean, it's not going to be the same, but it's gonna be cool. Like, I'll definitely probably pick it up and just like have fun. Like, if it's multiplayer online though, like that's a game changer. I would love to see that. I would love to see that online. Okay, so Taz says the advanced mode allows you to do sniper flicks and win close range gunfights by manually making it so you can aim and shoot. It looks like, yeah, aim and shoot by yourself. Okay. So I guess that's what's recommended, and that's what the pros do. So that would make sense, because then you have the control. Like, I would definitely need some, like, I'd be pretty mad if it was automated in, like, Rainbow Six Siege,
Yeah, so FPS is the only one that I've, like, really gotten into has been Overwatch, and even then I'm not great at it.
Overwatch
maybe I'm just like I feel like my eyes are just so bad that I'll never, or maybe it's just like my my mouse control. Like, maybe I just don't have stable enough hands to accurately aim. But
oh yeah, I definitely have that issue quite a bit myself, where I'm like trying to aim at something, and then my mouse settings are messed up. And I actually do have a gaming mouse. It's kind of like an old weird one, and I don't know if anyone in the chat would know what this is, but Thermal Take is a brand of, like, they make like computer parts and different computer cases, and they made a mouse with help from like BMW engineers. Called the Level 10 mouse, and it's like a fairly old mouse. Like, I don't expect anyone to know what this mouse is actually, but I do expect maybe you might know the brand. But like, literally this mouse, it's like made out of metal, and it looks super weird, and whenever someone touches it when they're at my place, they're like, how do I use your computer? And it's I got it because I like stable parts, like I like stuff that's like solid, and not made out of plastic. But definitely this thing, it sometimes it makes it so I can definitely win. Other times it just works against me like no other.
My gaming mouse just recently broke, and I'm really sad.
Oh no.
I'm like using one of these old like regular mouses now that I'm not used to, like. I mean, I could probably mess with the like settings on my computer and make it speed it up a little bit, but it's really sad to have a slow mouse again.
Yeah. Oh, definitely for something like Overwatch, I would imagine that's kind of an issue.
I've played it like a few times with this mouse, and it was okay, because Overwatch, it doesn't it seems that like you want your sensitivity to be lower, which is not something I'm told. I'm told that's not something that a lot of FPS games want. They usually want your sensitivity to be quick. But with Overwatch, because headshots are so important or something, maybe that's why it's better for it to be kind of slower. So it hasn't been super. It hasn't been a huge issue just because it's been helping me kind of aim lower, like on the head and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
I'm about to try my gaming mouse again, just with the hope that maybe because I haven't tried it in so long, it'll just magically work.
Yeah, most there's quite a few computer problems that can be solved just by that.
It lights up, and so it gives me this false hope, and then
Lights up with false hope.
yeah, that's pretty much the story, isn't it?
Glorious false hope.
Nope. Out of luck.
There we go.
So what did you do this weekend?
What did I do? Oh my god. Let me just work through all these memories of my midlife crisis and anxiety. You know. What did I do this weekend? Oh shit. I've just been working on like a number of things, and like I almost feel like I would need to like look at my schedule to even remember right now because I've just been so out of it. I stayed up pretty late last night. I've been working on this online coding class. CS50 through Harvard X. It's just like something anyone can sign up for, which is super cool. And then you get like a little certificate in programming, and people use these all the time to jump into programming jobs because there's so many, jobs available out there. And with the economy doing what it's doing, it's kind of a good move for me to do that right now. So I've been working on that, and that's definitely one of those things where you're staring at a screen, you don't know what you're looking at, and then just after miraculously 6 hours, you do know what you're looking at. And then you have learned something. So I did a lot of that over the weekend.
I definitely miss learning, like in college, like that feeling of like, wow, I have accumulated knowledge and I now know what I am discussing in a class, and that feeling of walking in and being completely clueless and then suddenly at the end knowing what's going on. It's really nice.
Yeah, like that's cool, and that's a good feeling when it happens. And yeah, I've just been kind of that's just been my thing, is doing that during the quarantine, and then also like having to go a lot of places. This week on Tuesday, we went and voted. And my girlfriend, she's from the Bronx, so we had to go up to the Bronx to vote there, and that was a lot of fun. Because I haven't seen the Bronx in the daytime yet. Like, she's always come to me, or we always met up in Manhattan. And we like go up there, and there's so many people outside, and like that's and like they're actually adhering to like the masks, and they're actually kind of like social distancing. So it's actually was super enjoyable, and you just see all these different walks of life, and it's just like oh wow, I like this so much. Like it literally, it was the first time ever where I was like in a different borough out here, and was like, wow, I don't like Brooklyn as much as this.
Right. What is different about the Bronx? What's pretty about it?
It's like real people are on the street. Like everyone's like so happy and talking to each other and stuff, and like
it's like a community, kind of like
it feels like a community.
Know each other.
Yeah, you see like old people, you see young people, you see kids, you see people doing sports. There's you see people that are obviously like out of school right now hanging out. There's ice cream trucks. There's ice cream trucks. And,
why is that such a novelty to you? Everyone has ice cream trucks, right? That's a universal experience, right? Am I wrong?
It stopped happening when I grew up in Wisconsin. It stopped happening at a certain point in Wisconsin. So everyone there is just evil, I guess. And then also in Savannah, Georgia, it happened to me like one time ever. And
really,
which was like that's like another place I lived. Yeah, so to see
well,
that.
Savannah is like a tight city. I feel like fitting an ice
Yeah.
cream truck through there is hard.
It's still though, like, you know, you would think that someone would have one somewhere, and like only one time ever did I see an ice cream truck there, so it was pretty bogus. So I just got used to not seeing ice cream trucks, and then I see one and I'm like, oh my god, this is so cool. And also,
Such a
I also made it to the Joker stairs too. I went to the Joker stairs on Tuesday,
yes.
so that was cool, and I can definitely see why people are so mad at people for like going there and taking photos all hours of the day, because that actually is one of the like main walkways for that area.
Yeah, I would want people to move too. I hate when people crowd areas that are like very obviously people need to get through there.
Yeah.
Eternal
Also,
pet peeve with
hey
hallways.
Blue, welcome to the stream again, Blue. Yeah, he's always here doing his thing.
Hi, Blue. What was I gonna ask you? Oh, so I got called back to work on Monday.
Really? What?
Yep.
That's crazy.
It's starting.
That's nuts, because if you looked at the recent infection numbers for COVID,
They're going back up?
Yeah, they're going like way back up. Like they're skyrocketing again. Like it's even worse than before. At least turning out to be. So like that's concerning. And then yeah, I'm just like concerned about that. I don't know what to feel about how places are like reopening in this, because you know.
And they've been open for a minute. They didn't call me back right away. They trickled in their employees, but they were like, when he called me this morning, he was like, yeah, we're really busy, so like get ready to come in, and we have lots of hours for you. And I was like, everyone's flooding the stores now that they're open, even though this doesn't seem like the time to be doing that yet. But okay.
Yeah, I definitely don't think it makes much sense. I'm pretty concerned about it. Like, in fact, just very concerned about it. Yeah, it's just something. It just doesn't add up. You know, we'll have to see.
Like, what is, so you might know this better than I do, because I don't pay attention, and so this is also kind of me getting educated, and also in the process we can educate viewers that also might not know this. But what is the philosophy on letting us go back right now? Why is that happening?
It's pretty much so the economy did such a downturn. You know, like we're talking like 45 million plus jobs lost in a 3-month period, and you got millions of people on unemployment, and like the thing is about that is that means that products and companies are no longer worth what they were worth, and that's why the stock market, like, you know, just imploded, and then it's gained everything back on the hopes that they could just say, hey, no, we're just going to reopen regardless, and we're just going to have the same value because, hey, we're still valuable, we can still sell things, and we're open, so there's no excuse not to sell things. And I think that's probably a rudimentary discussion of it, but it's what they're banking on. They want stores to be open so their companies can be worth money in the stock market.
Right.
And they
I've been driving by and people are going in, so.
Yeah, and they want that mostly though so they can get their investors out. Because lots of people lost money when this first happened, and if they can pump everything back up, people can short everything and get their money back and get back out. So this whole thing that like everything's gonna be back and open for business, you know, it's mostly just to do that, because there's no way otherwise any of it would make sense. It's like you got 45 million people out of work. Anyone who understands anything about, you know, the economy and how jobs work, you know, like if you lose 45 million jobs, you can't just make 45 million jobs. Hell, it's hard to even make 1,000 jobs in some areas. This is gonna be, you know, like losing that many jobs at once in a 3-month period. We're talking years, like a decade of job growth and creation to even get back there. And that's assuming that there's real government intervention at any point. We're like that's assuming that the federal government will have jobs for people. It's just not going to happen otherwise. I would
Right.
believe that the economy is going to be reopened if like the government actually, like Trump just turned around and said like, hey, we're going to employ everybody with a federal job to go out and work on like construction or something, or like we're gonna rebuild some stuff, actually, and like
Right.
they're not doing that. Like there are no opportunities for that. So I don't know where he's gonna get the jobs. Like I assume he's just gonna
He should
pretend that the
mostly do
jobs
that.
exist. Like again because that's who he is. He just pretends that things exist.
Right.
Yeah. So
All right. Oh,
that's
building houses. Hell yeah.
Yeah, we're building a bathhouse type situation right now, and I have decided against this retainer wall. So
Well, there you go. Like, there's your jobs right there. We can just get people to build Minecraft houses.
yeah,
And pay them
yeah,
for that.
yeah. There it is. It's just pretty crazy what's going on, and it's not well thought out, and it's not going to be fun in the months going forward because like we've had major unrest and protests, and a lot of that has been not only fueled by the current movement but also fueled by the fact that people are out of work, out of money, and have a lot of time on their hands, and
Right.
they I don't think they understand that. Like, okay, if, like they want to cut the unemployment benefits due to this. They get people supposedly back to work, but since cutting unemployment benefits does not equal job creation like they think it does for some
Right.
reason,
That doesn't make
it's just gonna
sense. Yeah.
it's just gonna make it so people are more stressed, more disorientated, and more likely to riot. Like, like you're
I mean,
gonna.
it will cause so much distress because they'll just be sitting with no money now, and they won't be able to take care of themselves, and they'll be how do you like, and then you're looking for a job at the same times that you're stressed and trying to get food for yourself. Very uncomfortable.
Yeah, frankly, it's just not gonna work. It's just that's not how shit works. So it's not gonna be
I feel like
good.
people are more likely to look for jobs if they have a decent quality of life first, but that's just me.
Yeah, like it's very hard to look for jobs. Like it takes a lot of time, and then that's assuming that it's a good economy. Like it was hard to look for jobs before this, so I don't know what they think is gonna happen with this stuff. So that's definitely that's sus.
As your job simulator has illustrated, I really like that you're jumping, and you could just like jump on top and then look down, right?
I like to parkour my Minecraft, okay? I like to parkour my Minecraft. I like to try to make it
You keep
a little bit
placing the
difficult.
block correctly. There you go.
There we go. Boom. Oh, shit. Oh!
Ridiculous.
Boom. Yeah, that's just how I play Minecraft. Okay, so we're getting our supports pretty much set up right now. So it's kind of a support grid. It's similar construction to this bad boy.
I like the prismarine bricks you used for the tub.
Yes,
Pool
thank
thing.
you.
Whatever you're calling it.
Yeah, the bath pool.
Are those lights gonna stay in there, or are you gonna take them out?
This is just for construction purposes, so we can see what's going on.
Honestly, I think if you like blacked, like you could have like a lit. Well, I don't know if that's not medieval, but you could have like a lit bathhouse by putting them down there and then putting like glass around it and having like a little.
Oh yeah,
you know how like
we can definitely use lanterns for that. Like we'll definitely.
Yeah,
do that.
I think that would be pretty. I can't wait for the part of the stream when Commando runs to Lake Olympia with a bucket over and over to fill the bath.
That is, I feel attacked.
It's just the truth.
It's just the truth. It's totally right. Hashtag called out.
Pretty funny.
Yeah, so we're gonna bring some lamps with us, but also I think I want to try out some of this prismarine bricks. Take some of this back. It's a little bit too militant for our pool right now. And then also we need more. I think I have, here we go. Open this up, crack these open. Wait, what am I doing? Oh yeah. Yeah, see, I love Minecraft because you can put a full box of stuff into a full box of stuff infinitely, so you're just constantly... Where is this? There it is. I can't use my eyes. Yeah, just... Oh, wait, we came here for wood. I need, Wait, is this spruce? No, that's just oak. That's oak. Oh, this is a tragedy. Hey, that's spruce. This is spruce. Oh no, we need more spruce. We're gonna have to go cut some shit down. Alright, let's see here. Look around, look around, look around, look around. See if we can find any auxiliary spruce wood. There we go.
Okay.
Alright, here's some spruce planks, but we need like the actual... Okay, here we go. We are not that bad at Minecraft. Put some of this away. Too many of those, too many of that. No those, no those. No this. Okay, cool. Close this door. Go out the front door, lock it up, lock it up. Alright, here we go. Yeah, there's actually, I saw this, this front step design I'm using because I saw, this exists in Brooklyn. I saw there's like a gym that is built from the remains of a old-timey bathhouse in Brooklyn. And it has steps that look like this, where it's like, pretty much, left and right are two different entrances for your gender, pretty much. So, you know, we're like kind of mimicking that a bit. So there's gonna be like a wall divider here, and then each person like gets in a different way to the pool area. And I'm kind of going for a smaller size with this too, so I gotta be like mindful of what's gonna work and how that's gonna look. So I want to, you know, try to implement more tiles, you know, and then see if I like that or not. And then if I don't, I'm gonna be like, get out of here.
Welcome to the stream, newcomers.
Yes, welcome. We do this every Thursday at 6 p.m. EST. We play Minecraft and end up talking about politics for some reason.
It always comes back to it. It's because it's relevant right now, I guess, and also
It's super concerning. It's relevant and so concerning. So definitely, it's like, you know, it's a situation. Yeah, actually, I checked jobs in my industry to see if there's anything being posted. There is nothing. In fact, there's a lot of studios have ceased hiring worldwide. Like, every studio in every city. Like, they'll have, like, 5 studios across the globe, and all of them are not hiring. Like, that's all you need to know about the current state of the actual economy.
I'm so sorry. I was looking at the template list, the fast food restaurant tier list maker, which is just a thing that exists that Alti gave me.
Really? What? That just exists? Oh my god, we gotta get that on deck here. We gotta get that on deck.
Yeah. It's got like a nice list. I'm sad to say that Applebee's doesn't seem to be on it, but it's okay.
Well, we're gonna add it.
Yeah, I think we might be able to. It's gonna go in the personal favorite column, I think. There's It goes from S tier to F, and then there's a personal favorite at the very top. Have you had Applebee's? Have we disclosed that?
Blue has not had Applebee's. Oh my god, what? My guy,
It's
how have you not had Applebee's? How do you not know what Applebee's is?
It's really unfortunate. Gotta fix that.
It's just lowercase no. No, I do not know.
So, now that Corona's over, are you and your girlfriend still? Corona's over. It's not over, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, it's just going. Just more Corona. Just every single day. Like New York is like the infections. Like they're trying to say that the infections are like going down per capita or something like that. And they're like trying to open retail stores. And I can tell you right now, there is like no stores that are open at all. Like it's just like the stores. The stores that were already open are still open, and the stores that were closed are not getting sued because they opened too early. I can tell you that for sure.
I mean, like, I'm not surprised. Like, it would be pretty stupid for them to be opening, especially in that area where it's so sensitive. Are you guys still living together and quarantining, or are you?
Oh yeah, we're definitely still living together. In fact, we're probably just gonna keep this permanent because it just just works.
That's good.
And I'm excited about it because it's usually really hard to meet someone where it just works. So that's I'm definitely a happy camper like all the time, and so is she, and things are going really well. And honestly, this has been like the most easygoing, solid relationship I've ever been in. So, yep, happy camper on that front. No complaints.
It's good when it works out that well.
Yeah, it is.
Is one of you gonna? I'm trying to figure out my grammar as I speak. Is one of you going to have to get rid of an apartment then?
So because like a lot of families in New York, because rents are so high, a lot of families all live in like one apartment under one roof still. So technically, she would just be leaving so she like the place before that she's coming from is technically her and her brother's place. She has like two brothers, and their mom lives there too, and they all live together. So she would just be like exiting that apartment, and they're of course like, yes, more space. So we just have to get like a moving truck, to get the rest of her stuff. And we got the space here, so definitely that will work out pretty well. All right, so right now for everyone joining the stream, we are currently building a medieval bathhouse type situation next to some low-income, high-luxury apartments with a rent that you cannot afford. So we're working on this. In some capacity, I have a design in my head, but I'm just trying to realize it right now. Just trying to realize it. Because I think what we're gonna have to do is work logs into the pool design, because this is medieval times and they don't care if wood gets wet. So are you working on are you like trying to get that thing together for the list? the fast food list.
I'm like trying to understand it. There's like a settings. I can choose a label. Oh, I can change the rows and rename them, and I can delete rows.
Oh my god.
Delete row. So then, how do I add things to the row? Oh, I clicked something, and oh, there's a quadrant view. I don't like that. We're gonna go back.
Yeah, this is. I would say that Applebee's is in my Delta quadrant.
What does that even mean?
Oh, you know, it's just my Delta, right? It's my Delta. It doesn't have to mean anything. It's just in my Delta quadrant, okay?
Hi, Hidcray. I'm shouting out to you, hon. Let's see.
Tell MC I said hi.
Oh.
MC, they said hi.
I was like, hi. Thank you. It has been heard, processed, noted, taken account of. How do I edit the label check in each row? Drag the images. Okay, so there are images and we can drag them. There's a list. What if I want to add images?
Like Applebee's, right?
Well, yes, of course. There's only so there's a list here, and some of these I don't even know. So I'm pretty sure somebody in the South made this because it's got very typical like Zaxby's.
Zaxby's.
I don't.
You don't know what that is?
I don't have
you?
I actually do because I've been to Georgia. My best friend is from Georgia. So I visited her.
Yeah, Zaxby's is so good. I miss Zaxby's. Oh man, I am Zach sad right now.
That was an awful time. Never do that.
But I want Zaxby's right now. Like I want one of those salads, man. Like those salads are so good.
Zaxby's is pretty good. I will say it was a good experience.
Yeah, seriously,
but you know, like these are the things that are on it, and it's ridiculous. Like I just don't think that these can even be counted as real fast food places. And some of them, like, okay, there's Arby's, which is the first one there.
Yeah.
Then there's this place called Jack. I have no idea what that is.
Just Jack, like not Jack in the Box, just Jack.
It just says Jack, but maybe it is the logo for Jack in the Box. I don't know.
Is it the little round-headed dude?
No, it's got a swoopy K.
A swoopy K. Okay, that's. Does anyone in the chat know what that is? Just a fast food restaurant called Jack. Anyone know what that is? Does Jack Black have a restaurant we don't know about?
I would go to that. That sounds lit.
I would definitely. I would be there for sure. Do you know how cool that would be? Oh my god.
Jack Black is classic. He's a great guy. We love him. Okay, and then there's A&W, which I've heard about, but nobody goes to.
That's so true. I've never been inside one. I've always seen one, never been inside there.
All you know A&W for is their root beer, and like nobody goes to the fast food place. They just get A&W root beer and call it a day.
Real talk. Does anyone in the chat know what the inside of the A&W looks like? Have you been there, and what's inside? We want to know. Please comment in the chat and let us know.
Alti says Jack is Jack in the Box. So there
really?
You go.
Oh,
I've never
okay.
That.
I was about to say. I was panicking on that one. That was very scary to me.
Were you worried?
Yep. I was extremely worried.
We have Auntie Anne's pretzels.
Yeah, that's like the Auntie Anne's. Yeah.
That's also not really a fast food place to me. That's like a mall stop. Like you stop in the little window, you grab a pretzel, and you keep walking. Like it's not some place you go to eat at. Like,
however, it is fast.
It is fast because they literally hand you a pretzel because it's ready. And
yeah, here is your pretzel. Now go to H&M.
Yeah, exactly. Cinnamon sugar for life. And then we have Boston Market. Boston Market, you haven't had to have Boston Market, right?
Ah, crap. I know the name. Like I remember that. Like I just it's one of those memories in your head that you know the words for, but you can't remember any other details. It's just like, oh, I know what that is. My life is a lie. You know, like it's on that level.
Steaks Annie Ann's is still like that's still on par for what Annie Ann's is. It's ferry terminal, airport, food or like mall food. You don't
Yeah.
drive to it and grab it, you know. But Boston Market is like think upscale KFC. Like that's kind of how I
Oh, hell
describe it.
yeah.
It doesn't have a drive-through, and it usually is like roasted chicken, and then you get like your like boxes of corn and then sweet potatoes and like sides of mac and cheese or green beans or something like that. Like like then you get all of that, you take it home, then you put whatever you want on your plate along with your chicken. That's Boston Market.
Interesting.
Um, so it's like KFC. I also don't see it as fast food. I see it as like I don't see it like that. I see it as like a.
Yep.
I guess it is kind of fast
Yes,
food. You
so,
do get it as takeout.
like, for the record here, like, when it comes to KFC, I really don't like KFC. Like,
KFC is on the list, and you're wrong. So
Okay, well, like, KFC's got to go to like the bottom because like every single time I go there,
no,
it's just not that good. It's just not that good, man. Like I don't know what happened to the Colonel, man. I think the Colonel had like a stroke or something. Like it's just
where do you get for fried chicken? Where are you going for that? Like when you want like
do I
a
even,
side of potato wedges, corn, mac and cheese, and just a
excuse
bucket
me,
of
where
fried
do I
chicken.
go for fried chicken? This should be clear.
Not a chicken sandwich. Not a chicken sandwich.
Popeyes.
Oh, I've never been to
Oh, you haven't been to Pop. Okay, well that's the problem. Once you go to Popeyes, you're gonna be like, Colonel Sanders, fuck off, dude. Get the fuck out of here, dude. Like you're just gonna be so
yeah,
over
you really
KFC.
on my guy.
Yeah, like
See, this is like a classic my parents and I dinner. Like we grab KFC and we come home and we just have like a really nice night over some fried chicken. Like that's KFC to
oh
me.
my
I
god,
don't know if
you guys are gonna freak the second that you try some chicken from Popeyes,
is there
man.
even a Popeyes menu? I should.
Alti says KFC is C tier.
It's okay. He's been wrong before. He'll continue to be wrong.
Oh, I don't know. I think I'm a little bit on Team Alti for this.
Popeyes
By the way, guys, we
me.
ran out of logs, so I have to go cut down a few trees from our major forest, and then replant them later. So yeah, we
Are they
planted
open?
this. What's open?
Popeyes.
Popeyes is open all the time out here. Like it just never stops. Like it was
There's one
like.
really close by to where I live. It's funny.
Wait, what is this? Hold on. We just found something.
I don't know what.
What is? Who is?
A little hutch.
We found a thing.
It's just wood. Don't freak out too much. It's just wood.
What are they hiding? What are they hiding from me?
Yeah, dig.
What are you hiding?
There's nothing. No, it's all smooth stone. If somebody had replaced it, it would be all okay. All right, I guess we're gonna continue going down. Man, somebody's gonna come back and be like, "Who ripped up my?" Wow, you're really going at it.
This is a house of
can't
lies.
Oh, you jumped right up. Damn, those boots are nice.
I was like, I'm gone.
And
Now we have.
And you didn't even pack it up properly. You're just like, fuck this. I'm out. I'm out.
Oh yeah. We dipped. We dipped. I want them to know what they did wrong.
Ruin their lives. All right. Now I'm gonna go to the Popeyes website and we're gonna look at the menu. I love that this stream always the things that we talk about always include food, restaurants, and politics. Those are the two go-tos here.
It's like the perfect amount of go-to. Seriously, like.
I just want to see your menu. I don't want to explore menu. There we go. What does Popeyes have? If they don't have okay, but KFC. So if you're saying Popeyes is a better KFC, right? So they're the same kind of restaurant, right?
Mm-hmm. I mean.
So does that mean that they have my potato wedges?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's one requirement down.
Yeah, they got different types of potatoes. Yeah.
Signature chicken. They have chicken sandwiches.
Ooh, opinions on Shakes Shack. Can't say words today.
Shake Shack.
That's pretty good. Yeah, Shake Shack.
But, okay,
Shake Shack is pretty good. I can't.
Actually, I said that prematurely because I just like shakes. I've never been to Shake Shack. I've been to Steak and Shake. That's what I'm thinking.
Oh yeah, yeah. I've been to that one too. That one's not that good. That one's okay.
Why is this? Is this just like a hating on what I grew up with kind of thing? Is this what it is?
I mean, look, I also grew up in the Midwest, and I just gotta say, depending on where you are in the Midwest, the food is trash.
Wow. Steak and
What?
Shake is good. I see. I like these places. Y'all are picky. That's what the problem is.
I mean, once you had real food, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, but so I'm looking at this menu and it's just like, yep, we have signature chicken. And I like go to see more and I'm like, oh, what are the options? Like, like KFC has like buckets of like, oh, you get like 2 thighs and like this many wings and all that. It's just chicken. It doesn't explain anything to me about what you order.
Just chicken? Okay, hold on.
Yeah, it doesn't explain. Like, do you get buckets?
So, you get a box of chicken at Popeyes. It comes in a big box, and you get different pieces. So, like, you can get it in either like a bunch of pieces, or you can get it like it's like either like a 3-piece, 7-piece, or something like that. Like a 12-piece or something. And you can get that way, or as a chicken sandwich. And like either way, it comes with like a biscuit. It comes with the side, mashed potatoes, or
So it's like getting like a meal. You don't.
Yeah.
It's not family style.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, it's like a meal for you that's enough food for it to be family style. Like it's a lot of food. Like you get the box and you're like, you're good.
It's not the same. Also, I'm looking at the sides and I don't see potato wedges. I just see Cajun fries, which sound good.
Oh yeah,
like,
it is. That's what they got. It's Cajun fries, not the wedges. That's the difference.
You're selling me something that's not what I thought it was here.
Trust me, I think you're gonna like the Cajun fries more.
Maybe. I will try Popeyes. It's not far away, so I will go get Popeyes maybe this week, and then we can review it on the stream next week.
Oh, hell yeah. I cannot wait to cut out a highlight of you saying how good Popeyes is. You're gonna be like, yeah, you know what? You expanded my horizons. I can't believe it.
Don't get too excited, okay? We don't wanna jump the gun here.
I would equally laugh very hard if you had Popeyes and you're like, wow, that was trash. I'd be like,
oh my god,
what?
fun of my Popeyes pronunciation.
Pronounce Popeyes.
Do I say Popeyes? Popeyes? Weird.
Popeyes, like a dog, like a little puppy.
No, Popeye. I can't. Okay, it's annoying that you guys expect me to go Popeyes. Like I'm not gonna say that.
No, I love the concept of Popeyes. Like
you guys know the cartoon character, right? Like nobody calls him Popeye. Like people call him Popeye.
People actually
right?
do call him Popeye.
Do they?
They do.
I call him Popeye.
Taz, it's Popeye the sailor, not Popeye.
Right. Well, this is going down a hill for me. Let me change the subject.
Oh my god.
Whatever. He's Popeye. Popeye? I don't know. Now I'm.
I gotta say, I went back and watched some old Popeyes cartoons.
I love that cartoon.
Popeye is fucking hilarious. He's so angry.
That's why I love him.
Yeah, he's awesome. Like, yeah, he's like spazzing out. He's got some sort of problem, and it's beautiful.
He's like the definition of the comeback kid. He gets his ass handed to him, and then he's like, "I'm just gonna eat some spinach," and you're like, "Wow, I wish I had a magical solution to all my problems like that." And then all of a sudden, he's muscular, and then he's kicking ass, and you're like, "Damn, I also wish spinach was what made me strong instead of having to work out and be healthy." Literally, that whole cartoon was probably just propaganda to get children to eat spinach because people thought it was good for them. Well, which it is, yeah. But like you could eat lots of different greens and it would be fine.
Yeah, I mean, I guess people, old-timey cartoons, they had an interesting way, about doing their stuff. Also, there's I don't know if you guys can see this in the stream right now, but there's a guy that's highlighted out there in red. And it looks like we just spotted the devil.
Don't go towards him.
The devil just spotted us from a million miles away. Oh, someone said my name. Let's tell them.
Commando? That's Tessa.
Yeah,
Do not refer to me! Wow! Oh, you can rank up to hero now. Hold on. That's a really good thing. So when you do this, keep your eye on chat because people will like congratulate you and stuff.
Oh wait, I can. Do I really have enough playtime for that? I don't think I got enough playtime for that.
You should be. It looks
Let's
like
see.
Tessa knows that you do.
Oh yeah, I can.
Rank up.
Oh,
Woo!
I gotta click that. I gotta click this chat
You do
thing.
indeed.
Ah shoot.
Oh, instead you went to your settings.
Yeah.
Doing
There
great.
it is.
Nice.
Ooh, we got some GGs.
Yep.
GG. GG.
Congratulations.
I love the GGs.
Nice rank up. Playing too much Minecraft. If you do rank up test or rank up again, it'll tell you. That's wrong chat, fam. Okay, so do /C. You're in the wrong. Yeah. I think it's /C /C space G. I think. And you should be in the general chat.
Oh,
Yeah.
so man, I'm not gonna talk to them.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's I think all the people I want to see that talk to us is right here in the Twitch stream right now. Thanks, guys. We are now a hero on the server.
And then if you do rank up again, you'll see when you rank up next, whenever you want to do that.
That's fire. Cool. I never want to rank up again. I actually don't like flying in Minecraft, to be honest.
I really like it for this specifically because the kingdom is so big. And then you have all of the other kingdoms and exploring around outside of that. So.
Oh yeah, I guess it would be really easy for like exploration. Oh, and Tessa just says you can just turn it off. Yeah, I guess you're right. You know,
You also don't have to. Yeah.
I like being difficult. Can't I just be difficult?
I mean, you're doing that great already, so I don't think it's stopping you.
Okay, hold on. I promised everyone like several days ago that we'd be sipping iced coffee on the stream.
Oh, I remember that. Except well, no. I don't remember that. I remember you saying it in the ping, but I have brought a beer instead. So.
Yep, I'm drinking some iced coffee right now. That was good. Ooh.
I've been drinking.
Yo, my neighbor was just blasting that song today. Like, literally not even an hour ago. Like, it was so loud. You know, it's like one of those songs that you can tell just from the bass line. So all I can hear is the bass line. And I'm like, oh, yeah, I know what you're blasting. Okay, man. Beyonce, okay.
I accidentally
You get
left
it,
this
man.
voice chat and came back, and you were still talking, and I still know what you're talking about. So oh.
Yeah, I was just saying that my neighbor was blasting Beyonce.
She's a good thing to blast, honestly. I don't think that they're wrong. She's wrong to do that.
It's totally right.
Yeah, Taz does have a coffee addiction.
I 100% do. I mean, like in a good way though. Like I don't need it. Like I don't get a headache over it. But I do have a cup a day. Yeah, like you know, drinking caffeine and like a coffee, you know, casually because I think it tastes great with the right, you know, mixture. And I don't need it to function, you know, so I think that's the way to go, is like when you don't need it to function, but you can do it to enhance, it's a good place to be. Oh, look at this guy. Look at this punk. What a punk. Oh, he got vaporized. Completely vaporized. He's out of here. Oh, shit. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna actually put up some lighting just for them to be, like, out of our way since we might be changing stuff. But, excuse me. This is definitely where we're gonna, like, put the lighting. Is we got this interior pool thing going on right now.
Oh gosh.
What's going on your end?
I'm trying. So I had to like restore my computer a couple of times. So
My
I'm trying
God,
to
I've been
find the
having
right
so many problems.
document.
So many problems with that
Yeah,
computer.
and so but like then I backed up my. I mean, like it's okay. It's just like there's a couple of issues. It's not like anything that stops me from doing what I need to do. And I can still play games on it, but I can't play like most recent games. Right, I'm gonna start. Now I'm going back to work, and I'm gonna be working on a car payment and stuff. But I'm gonna start trying to save for building
Yes.
my own, and then from there we'll see what happens. Because maybe I will start doing streams if time slots open up or something like that
Oh, for sure.
in the future.
Yeah, that would be great because definitely, like, we're still, you know, as a community, we're all kind of problem solving this together, and we're right now still reworking our schedule. And it's probably good to mention for our recurring watchers in the chat right now that we're actually changing some of our time slots. Like, we're probably going to be, you know, no longer doing Monday streams, and we're gonna be working on having some more late night streams because those seem to be the most popular. Like we have a RF horror night on Wednesdays, and we just got
Yeah, and that one's
safe
always really
booze.
fun.
Strong coffee, that it's called. Oh my god, it's called strong coffee.
Nice.
Oh my god, this is beautiful. I gotta put this in my house. I don't want anyone to look at this. This is like a rare collector's edition
You
object.
have a desk?
I do have a
Do
desk,
you have a desk?
but I don't think I can like set it on the desk without it disappearing. I think I just have to put it in a chest to make sure it's safe. And in fact,
It'll
I have
disappear?
look at this. I have strong coffee and I also have Russian vodka. So these are my two
I love
special
the
ones.
alcohol system on that.
Tessa's like, not in a barrel, and it's like, yep, nope, it's not in a barrel. We fixed the problem. Yeah, the first shipment of tavern alcohol to our tavern build. Tessa gave us this whole shipment of booze, and I put it in barrels, and that just ruins it instead of make it better in Minecraft. And it's just not something I would have expected, you know, because it's just not how it actually works in real life. It gets a lot better the older it is. But literally, hold on, let's walk over there for a second.
Stakes wants to know if the bathhouse you were talking about is by Union Street.
By Union Street? Oh, yeah, yes, it is. Yeah, it's that thing. You probably know what it is. It is definitely by like Union Hall. You know, yeah, this is the only one I can remember. Right there. So, oh yeah, so in our this is our booze for, like, this is the stuff that's the actual booze, this Velocity 9 thing, and this shit gets your character so messed up that, like, it lasts for, like, an hour in-game, so you just have to log out of the server, and when you try to log back onto the server, it says you're so drunk you can't find the server, so you can't connect. And then we got this mystery rum, and we have no idea what happens when you drink that yet. And then this is what happened to the other stuff. It's just turned into ruined potion that's hundreds of years barrel aged in Minecraft time somehow. So we have tons of that. So really this is just a real pub. It's just a really good little pub thing. And that's like right next to our apartments and our bathhouse going up right now. So we have a really nice little area going on. Really funky little area that's really raising property values, I believe. Rename it and resell them for more money. I agree. Alright, Alright, so I'm trying to do this thing where we're going to have some sort of backsplash here that's going to be with water coming out, so there'll be like a waterfall at the end here, which will look really nice.
I like this. The idea of a waterfall sounds pretty.
Yeah.
Into the tub,
Yeah,
into the pool, into the
pool,
thing.
Into the tub pool thing. Yeah, you mentioning a car payment just made me so happy not to have a car payment.
I'm actually happy about it just because it means that, you know, I have a car.
Yeah, like it's definitely like needed out where you live to have a car, but like being able to
Right.
opt out of that system forever and always.
I also
Thank
love
God.
my car. Like it's if you know me, you know that my favorite color is blue, and it's just this really pretty blue color. The interior is nice. Like it's got CarPlay, which is a really nice thing that a lot of cars have now, and I love my car so much.
What's it called?
CarPlay. It's just it basically like it syncs to your phone. So like you plug it in and your phone picks up everything on your car picks up everything on your phone. So I can easily play Spotify from my like from the screen that's in my car.
Oh, that's nice.
And I can use my GPS from the screen and make phone calls and all of that fun stuff.
Yeah, I'm over here like, what is this, Coldplay but for cars?
No. Coldplay is good though, but and I can play it in my car, but no. It's just a really easy. It just like you plug it in and it's good. It's really easy.
Yeah, when I actually drove down to move down, well, up. I actually drove up. When I drove up to move to New York, I rented. I had to drive 2 times. I had to get myself there a full month before I could actually move anywhere. Or actually, no, it was like a month and a half. It was wild because I was like, I got the job and the job was like, yeah, be here in 2 weeks, man. And I was like, okay. So
I guess we're doing this now.
So I rented a car. It was like a brand new Toyota Corolla, like a 2018 Corolla. And that thing was awesome. Bluetooth, you know, hands-free operation with that. Like, that was so nice. Like,
yeah,
you walk up to the car
really
and it
nice.
sinks, you know? Like, I was just like, holy crap.
Yeah, I always have that problem where I'm on the phone and then I get close to my car and, like, it's turned on. And because I can start my car from, as long as it's visible, I can start it from wherever I am and with my keys. And then I'll, like, get close to it and I'll be like, hello, hi, hello, and then I'll just hear like from inside of my car, muffled hello. I'm like, yes, I'll be there in a second.
That's super
I'm just like,
funny.
I'll be there in a minute. Hold on. Yeah, it's the one issue I've had, but it's fine.
I just found
especially when I'm like putting my stuff in the car.
Guys, we just found a second strong coffee in the bottom of the pool.
What? Oh, someone threw it at you.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, we also have Tessa's DJ playing Toto by Africa.
Welcome, I Wear Pants 16. I hope your dinner was good.
Ooh, dinner. I like dinner. It looked better than it tasted. Ooh, rough dinner, man. I would definitely prefer the opposite. I would prefer that my dinner looks like crap but tastes amazing.
Sir?
Sticks, you bitch. What's going on? Oh, was his Oh, I think it just like got moderated. I think just read something that got moderated in the chat. Like, I'm like, what am I looking at?
Joe blocked the word bitch? I'm confused. I don't know what happened.
We'll never know.
see. I might put a hold to doing actual work because I can't concentrate. Might do it in a little bit. I have till Sunday, so it's okay. But, then I might instead launch Minecraft myself and go on to a single player server.
Give in. Give in to the unproductivity. Commit your productivity hours to Minecraft.
I thought that you were going to be a positive influence on me, but I'm starting to see that this is not true.
Yeah, I've had a busy week, so I'm like, this is really kind of like stress relieving to be able to sit down and just enjoy a little Minecraft and be totally
wait. We were going through all of the different. Okay, so there's other fast food places listed here.
Really? Okay, what other fast food places?
Yeah, there's more. Obviously, Burger King is a fast food place.
Yep.
And I rate Burger King way lower than McDonald's because I don't care for it.
Yeah, you know what? I gotta agree with that. I have a lot of friends that like Burger King a lot, and I don't. I just don't really like Burger King.
The only good thing about Burger King is their onion rings, and I stand by that. And I think that's it. Often I will be like, yeah, you're getting Burger King, Dad? All right, well, just get me McDonald's, but get me some onion rings from Burger King, because I just can't with anything else. But, you know, it's just, they're sloppy, in my opinion. I've always had issues with them, and, like, when I open up their burgers, I just see, like, 3 pickles stacked on top of each other, and, like...
That sounds about
just,
right.
Like,
that sounds like the
tomato off-centered. You know, it's just, like, I want a bite of goodness in every bite. I don't want this, like, small, tiny tomato on the side.
Not a bite of this shit.
Yeah, whatever this sloppy ass creation is. And McDonald's does that for me. They make good burgers, in my opinion. I mean, not as good as like a restaurant burger or an Applebee's burger, but they make a good fast food burger.
They make a quality fucking burger.
So Burger King is Checkers is really good. Have you had Checkers?
Yeah, Checkers. Oh, Bon Appetit, man. Like, no, I mean Bon Apple Tea. It's good. Checkers is good. Okay, like
Checkers is awesome.
If you go to a bad Checkers though, you're gonna pay the price because it's like being just, you know, it's just puke level food. But if you go to a good Checkers, like if anyone who works the job and like if you go to a Checkers where they're actually making like a minimum wage of $15 an hour, that food is made with love and it tastes the same too. But if you go to Checkers in Florida where they disrespect humans down there, like it's gonna taste like paste.
I mean, that's the same thing anywhere though, right? So like, yeah. You know, like you have like I went to a McDonald's near to where, like, in Ann Arbor, and for some reason I get a small mocha frappe like when I go there because it's my basic go-to coffee from McDonald's. Good. I'm glad we're on the same page here. And like I love those frappes. I think they're great. But like I went to the Ann Arbor one and I took a sip of it and I was like, honestly, this was better than my normal frappe. Like this was better. Like the texture was like thicker and like the taste was like sweeter. And I was like, this is what it should taste like. So honestly, I think it varies with region everywhere. Like there's bad places, bad versions of these places everywhere.
Yeah. Wholesome.
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A, it like just hates the crap out of gay people. So I really
That's
hate the crap out of them.
Yeah, I've had Chick-fil-A maybe once or twice, and it was good food. I just don't get the craze, and I don't appreciate.
Yeah, I've had Chick-fil-A one time, and it was speedy. It was fast. It came warm. It was, you know, pretty moderately good. It's not something I ever need again.
Want to give my money to.
Yeah, it's just kind of like average, man. Like it just wasn't that great.
It's like not something that I'm just like, wow, I'm going to ignore my values for this. That's how good it is. Like I'm just, it's like all right, that was decent.
I can get chicken at Popeyes. You know, like Popeyes exists.
Oh,
like how is Popeyes like Popeyes is out here just existing, and you really think I'm gonna go to some, you know, some homophobic restaurant, you know, to get my chicken? It's like, no way.
I'll go to KFC. You go to Popeyes. We both ignore Chick-fil-A. It's a deal.
It's a deal. Okay, it's a deal.
Chipotle.
Taz, he's not in the United States. It's 4 a.m. where he's at. Stop making me hungry. It's 4 a.m. It's time for breakfast, my guy.
Yeah, go get yourself some bacon. Chipotle is classic, and I will always stand by it. Although I will say that there are like local versions of Chipotle, like of the same kind of style that I think are better, but that aren't chains.
Yeah.
So, but
yeah,
like run
always like
by not Americanized.
Yeah, like always a local restaurant, a local Mexican restaurant's always gonna blow Chipotle out of the water. But if I was in one of those weird Facebook posts where it's like you have to do this, but all you can eat for the rest of your life is Chipotle burrito, I could do it. Like I could eat a Chipotle burrito once a day for the rest of my life. Like if they wanted me to like get a Chipotle tattoo in exchange for that, then I'm good. I don't have to buy food anymore, guys. I'm good to go. Just go there every day.
Yeah. Chipotle is so easy and so good. Although I will say, like, every time I eat Chipotle, I am completely ready for a nap. I am like, food baby.
Yeah.
I want my bed. I'll like try to watch a TV show and I'll be like knocked out by the end of like the first 10 minutes. Like that's what Chipotle does to me.
Yeah, no, that's a good response. That's me. That's me and my girlfriend. Whenever we like order something, because we like go in when we order stuff. So like we have more than enough. There's leftovers. And we're watching through Westworld right now, so like
that's such a good show.
Yeah, we're like falling asleep to that, but Westworld is really good. We just started season 3, so it's a big change in direction for the overall show. But it's like, revealing so much more about this entire universe that they're really building now. So it's one of those shows.
For those who don't know what Westworld is, it's about an amusement park completely like it's made to look like the South, like very cowboys and Indians and stuff like that. And then it has robots as like the main part of the park. So the park is completely inhabited by robots that like restart their days every day the same way, and like they have personalities and artificial intelligence involved. And the premise of the show is that the AI start to become self-aware. And then it really goes crazy from there. It's an intense show. It's done really well. Like very like, I like the realistic, the realism of it all. It's very nice.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And also I gotta say, like when it comes to Westworld 2, just watching the first season of it, it's like it's nice and well done enough that like season 1 is so good that you can watch season 1 in just only season 1 and be completely satisfied with Westworld.
Yeah,
like
I agree.
Like it's like that well done of a season. And in fact, I would argue it's probably one of the best sci-fi seasons I've ever seen. Just that season 1 of Westworld. But then if you keep going in Westworld, then it starts to really expand the entire universe of it, and it really starts to play with like a ton of other elements and overlapping storylines. So if you're into that, if you're into like a really big flushed out world, they're going as big as they did with like, what's another HBO one? What's the one that everyone's
Game
seen?
of Thrones.
Game of Thrones, yeah. They're going full ass Game of Thrones with this, pretty much.
Yeah, so Game of Thrones is really good. And I also like, the reason I respect Game of Thrones, despite some of the like more sensitive content and stuff like that, is just because it's again like very like realistic, and in that they're like not censoring anything about what might have or could have happened, and like even with the like non-consensual stuff and like all the gory stuff, like typically I'm like not super into like gore for no reason, but I feel like this really adds in Game of Thrones to like the like captivated by the universe and by the like the storytelling and the world building that they've created and the characters and stuff like that. Really just really nicely done.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Westworld does similar things, but in a more futuristic, robot-infested time period. It's really insane. It's like very much shock value, but I think that's another thing. The reason Game of Thrones went downhill, in my opinion, was because they were so persistent in maintaining that shock value and trying to continue shock people without staying true to story, characters, world building. Like they just wanted to, make a story that kept people hooked. And I think that the first like few seasons, like similar to Westworld, are so good because of that. I keep seeing this red outline on your screen, and it keeps bothering me because I keep seeing that person.
Yeah, it's Tessa's ass.
I'm just like, Tessa, what are you doing?
Launching fireworks. Wow, that's pretty.
But yeah,
pretty ass. I didn't know that fireworks in Minecraft were so pretty. Are you the person that's behind my house every night, blowing off a firework? Every 50 seconds for 8 hours every night for the last 3 weeks straight.
Oh god, that was gorgeous.
It is Tessa. It is Tessa. Tessa just revealed it is her who is doing all the fireworks. Thanks Tessa for driving me crazy.
What did she drop on the ground?
Oh, a firework for us, but I will not go down to that level of
If you want, again, I still think you should stream this at least once. The Minecraft Disney World has like but we would have to maybe shift the time or something. I don't remember when they go off, but the Minecraft Disney World has fireworks shows, much like the Disney World park in actuality, and they do really fun things with the castle, and it's actually really cool. Like it's probably the best part of the whole thing is those fireworks shows.
I'll have to check that out one of these days. I just haven't gotten the, like usually when I'm doing Minecraft, I'm like, let me just hide, let me just build, let me just do my thing, and then everything else I'm never interested in.
They also have like Minecraft mannequins that like dress up as or are dressed up in like Disney character costumes, and then you see them popping up everywhere. Yeah, it's really cool. Okay, fast food list.
Yeah, okay, so what's next? What's next?
Cinnabon is next on the list.
Alright, Cinnabon, they're OG. They're
That's
the OGs.
The best.
They got the buns.
That's S tier to me because first of all, it's a dessert place, and there's not a lot of dessert places that are just OP like that.
Yeah,
they've got the. Honestly, Cinnabon was already good to begin with. It was classic, like, mall favorite for me. And then it upgraded to even better once they got those center of the roll things where they just scoop out the center of a Cinnabon and put it in a cup and then let you eat the best part.
Holy
so
hell,
easily.
I haven't tried specifically one of those yet. That sounds pretty fun.
Dude, that is the best thing. And they keep it warm and melty and sweet. It's beautiful. It's just amazing.
My God, I'm just thinking about all the things I could eat after this stream today now. I'm just so happy to think about it. Like it's not even from a hungry standpoint. It's just like, what can I tantalize my taste buds with?
I made food before this, and now that we're doing this, I'm totally content to continue talking about it. It's not making me hungry. I'm totally fine. I'm just like talking about it. Very happy I ate before this.
Yeah, good call. Good call.
Okay, so and then there's Jimmy John's, which is also S tier to me, honestly.
Jimmy John's pretty good, and actually, I gotta say, Jimmy John's is like really excellent, and that's out of the Midwest. That's one of those sandwich places that was in our backyard. So I gotta say, Jimmy John's, really good. That's like actually that's the first thing I eat every single time I fly back to visit Wisconsin, because there's like one that's like going from the airport to where I need to be. So like me and my dad, like we usually always stop at it.
Jimmy John's has always been like very important things to me. One, fast. It's one of the fastest like food places out there. They literally say that they're freaky fast, and they're not wrong. And you can get a free sandwich if they don't like make it under a certain amount of time. Like it's ridiculous. And then they're also pretty cheap. Like they're not super expensive. They make it affordable and easy for you to get a sandwich for like $6, which is pretty good, especially with how large it is. And then they're also like moderately. I don't want to say like they're so healthy, because anytime you get something from a fast food place, it's nothing like making something at home like that's actually like healthy food. but like they've got lots of veggies and cold meats, and it's just like a very basic healthy thing to eat. And so whenever I'm like, my parents are like, we're gonna get something out to eat, I'm like, get Jimmy John's so I don't feel like a fat pig, please. So I
Yeah,
like
they got
veggies.
that reminds me so the Southern Jimmy John's is a place called uh um
Why
Firehouse
is there always got to
Subs.
be a southern
Yeah.
counterpart to
Well,
things?
yeah, there's a southern. There's always a different counterpart. So there's Jimmy John's in the Midwest. There's Firehouse Subs in the South. There's a place called Witch that's mostly in California, but
Oh, I
opened
have
up.
Witch in Ann Arbor.
Yeah, they started opening it up in the Midwest too, and Witch is like that. That's a banger right there. That's so good.
They're
Um,
like a cool place. I've been in there before. They like very customizable sandwiches.
Yeah, so like yeah, you can actually get a fully like veggie one. Like you can get your like do a sandwich order and then replace the bread with lettuce. And then you just have a
Yeah,
lettuce sandwich. And it's
Jimmy
really
John's does
good.
that too. I think they call it the unwich.
The yeah. The unwich.
Yeah, my friend was getting them for a while because there was some reason, maybe it was a gluten-free problem. It was like very new to her, and she had to switch to no bread.
Oh wow.
So she was doing that for a while.
Yeah, so
Yeah, which is pretty good.
so the streamers, so well, not the watchers know I'm mostly just trying to think about what my next move is going to be on the rooftop for this place because this is a single floor
Ooh.
structure, and I also think that we're going to be building back into the ground back here. They have some like a spa room, so we're gonna do that, and also I think I might cut up this pool area a little bit, which we have another random coffee for UMC in the bottom of the pool. Um,
Yeah,
we're gonna maybe cut this up into like some stuff going on,
I
make.
can't wait to see how you figure out this water situation, like with the waterfall and everything else.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be funny. It's everyone's gonna have a great time.
Um, so we've got Witch and Jimmy John's, and I've heard of Firehouse Subs. I haven't had them, but I hear that they're very good.
Yeah,
Uh,
Firehouse yeah, it's flames. It's also a good bang for your
it's
buck too.
And then there's always Subway, which is good and like was very much like a thing, a high school thing, like a classic high school thing for me. But once I discovered Jimmy John's, it was just a game changer for me. Like I
Yeah.
love a toasted sub, but I feel like Subway can be really greasy and they're like, I don't know. There's something about those subs that turn me off in comparison to a nice clean Jimmy John's sub.
Yeah, what's funny about Subway is that it's almost kind of like a comfort food for me now because I worked on a this congressional campaign in Georgia, as some of you might already know. And when I was working there, the congressional office was out on a highway because we needed to be next to the highway so we could go canvass rural Georgia. And the only like lunch place to really eat besides a Zaxby's and a Dunkin' Donuts was a Subway. And I had a Subway sandwich like every day at work for like months on end. So now I associate good like Dunkin' Donuts in the morning and Subway sandwiches with the occasional Zaxby's chicken salad. Um, as in like feeling like I'm getting a lot of great work done on behalf of people, and like helping the world. So all that stuff is comfort food for me now.
Okay. What is a good comfort food, Alti? Which one?
He's agreeing with one of those. That's what we know so far.
Is it Mr. Noodles? I've never even heard of Mr. Sub. Are you sure you're not just adding Mr. in front of food and then just going, yes, that's a place? Why does that have a link attached to it? Am I about to be IP grabbed? I swear to God.
Oh, I'm not clicking that. That's sus.
Canadian, it's real, I swear.
Yo,
Yeah,
yo, do you guys have in Michigan? Do you guys have a Noodles and Company?
yes, I love Noodles and Company.
Yeah, Noodles and Company. That's pretty good. I actually have a hilarious story that isn't my own story, but it's my mom's story. And and I gotta tell you guys this one just because it's like so interesting. So my mom was a radio DJ for about 10 or 11 years, and she
That's
ran.
cool.
Yeah, she was a badass, and she still is a badass. But like she was this DJ for like just every rock and metal in the scene in the 2000s, pretty much. Um, and she's always been a rock journalist. So she was like a rock journalist in like the 80s and 90s. Um,
That's how your
and
parents are together.
yes,
I
yep.
see now.
And pretty much, so like she covers a lot of stuff, and she was always covering the different bands that would come in and out of our city, and they had the band Megadeth come play the convention center in our city, and of course, like the radio stations and the labels and everything, they came out to the local. There's like local bars around the convention center that most of the bands go to afterwards to drop in on people. So like all the DJs and everyone like goes to those bars. And my mom, because she's been like doing it for so long, she's like she knows that bands are like tired as hell after a show. And we got blue on the stream. They're tired as hell after the show, so they're just like, she's just like, yeah, there's no way that they're going there. So she goes, literally, like she's tired too, and she's like, you know what, I'm just gonna go get food after this. I'm just gonna go the Noodles and Company, and she goes to the Noodles and Company, and
Wow, that's a long time ago.
the band Megadeth is in the Noodles and Company, all just sipping on noodles together, like hiding from people
Megadeth
after the
loves
show.
their noodles.
Yeah, so
Why you just?
so my mom met Megadeth after the show and sat with them.
Mm.
So
That's
think
really
that's
cool.
so
I love
funny.
that.
Yeah.
When someone runs. I've only ever had that. I've had that happen to me once, which is wild. I didn't get to sit with them and talk with them because I was unable to communicate. Maybe let's just say I was a little starstruck.
What band was it?
I was a little starstruck. It wasn't a band. It was I don't know if you even know who they are. Some people in this stream might know, but it was Star Kid, and they're from I'm going to reveal personal information. I'm from I'm an alumni of the University of Michigan, and ever since I was in middle school, I always loved Star Kid because they did a Harry Potter musical, which was a YouTube sensation. They like went viral, and they were all different acting majors and vocal majors and students of the School of Music, Theater, and Dance of U of M, and they were part of the reason I considered U of M in the first place to go to school at. And so then I ended up attending there, and they did like a whole reunion concert, which was a big deal. And Darren Criss, if you know who that is, he's in it. And he went to U of M, and he was part of Star Kid, especially in the beginning. He played Harry Potter. And they are now like a whole troupe in Chicago, so they still do stuff together and all of that jazz.
That's wild.
Darren Criss was on the TV show Glee, if you know what that is.
I do not.
It is also a song by The Weeknd. But Glee was a big TV show about choir kids and stuff like that. And then Darren Criss went on to do stuff like things on Netflix, like The Life and Times of Johnny Versace and all of this other stuff. So they did a reunion, and then I went to this place that's really renowned for being open 24/7, serving omelets and something called hippie hash, which is like these hash browns with like veggies in it, and it's like really very popular, and it's really well known. It's called Fleetwood Diner, and it's a 24/7 diner, and it's really well known as a place that people go to at 4 a.m. when they are stoned out of their mind.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yes. So I went at 4 a.m. with my friends because I was totally sober, and I saw my friends, or I saw one of the singers, one of my favorite singers, and two of the directors that were there, sitting there, and I got to say hi, and I took a really bad picture. And it was just like a really weird experience because I remember being like approaching and seeing them and just being like, is that Dylan Saunders and Nick Lang right now? Is that really happening right now? Is this about to be a thing? Am I about to meet these people in a casual restaurant? Are they at Fleetwood Diner at 4 a.m. right now? Is that where they go? So I shouldn't have been surprised because, you know, Fleetwood Diner is a really popular place on campus and stuff like that. Like, we knew. We've been new. But it was really wild to see them there. Seeing like really famous people at like casual restaurants, especially in a town like that. Like, I knew that it was a college town and they'd all frequented it when they were in school, and so they like, you know, didn't see it as weird or anything. But for me, it was just like,
Yeah.
what are you doing here? You should be off to Hollywood somewhere. Like,
Oh man, like everyone likes a good casual experience. I think. Like I think
yeah.
it's just wholesome.
I will say I was again like very very bad at communicating, and so I got a picture with Dylan, and I knew that the other guy was like a director, but I was scared to like say anything because he is a brother and they look very similar, and so and they're both directors. They work together. They're the Lang brothers. And so I was like, I don't know if that's Nick or Matt, and I don't want to get it wrong, so I'm just gonna walk away now.
I'm just gonna
so I feel
run
like
away.
I feel like after I walked away, they were like, the directors never get noticed. Like she probably doesn't even know who we are. And I'm like, no, I admire your work too.
Oh man, that's awesome. I love these little stories like that. It's so funny to run into you know, famous people, or like it just happens, you know, it just kind of happens out of nowhere.
Right.
I'm trying to think of
and at the moment it was like a big thing for me, you know, like that was like wild to me. That was like I was like, this is one of the best moments of my life. This is one of the like those magnanimous experiences that I'm never going to forget, and I didn't forget. But you know, like now it's like so small and in the past in comparison to what it was then, you know.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I remember I saw quite a few different like metal bands, you know, at smaller places back in like 2012, 13, and 14. And some of them I got to see before they like actually blew up. Like I remember seeing like oh crap, I can't remember. I'm having a hard time. I remember seeing August Burns Red with a crowd of like 25 people. So like bands like
a small concert.
Yeah, like a very small concert. Like they weren't known yet. So
right.
That was pretty cool to do.
I've done that once, and I met there's a band on Spotify called Lawrence that I got to see at like a small pub that they performed at, and I really hope they make it big and I get to say that I like took a picture with them and all of that because they're so good.
Wholesome.
But honestly, small concerts are really nice, like really close, and like you can easily get to the front and like it's standing room or whatever, and there's just a bunch of people around.
Yeah, I definitely prefer that.
I like it a lot more than just like huge stadiums, which is like cool. Like I get huge stadiums are awesome, like you've made it big and stuff, but I really enjoy that small concert experience.
Yeah, and I gotta say, I don't like big stadiums. Like the worst festival I've ever been to in my life was this rural Wisconsin rock festival where they like the promoters wanted to just scam the crap out of everyone because like they.
Why were you at a rural Wisconsin festival?
Because Van Halen was playing, and when do you,
okay.
when are you gonna see Van Halen? Like that wasn't gonna happen again after that, and there's no chance in hell I can do that now. So like I went and saw Van Halen, you know, playing for all their, you know, boomer audience, and like the concert was just horrific. There was no seating. It was only standing up unless you brought a chair. And literally there was like maybe like 20,000 people in attendance too. Like it was way too many people. And oh god, yeah, it was a horrible experience. One of the worst concerts I've ever been to, but it was cool to see Van Halen.
It's like at that point, like, it's like, am I at a concert, or I could probably be viewing this better from my TV, honestly, because I know that like I've been to like I've been to a Fall Out Boy concert and stuff like that, and like I was lucky enough to be in the first couple rows, but then I went to like a Selena Gomez concert in the same exact place, And don't ask me why I was seeing Selena Gomez. This was a time when she was still like a high school thing, and everyone there were like lots of teenage girls. But I went with my nieces, and we were like in the back for a portion of it, and like like there's lawn seats and stuff like that going on. And at that point, I'm like, all of these people are like sitting and standing in front of you. You can barely see the stage like as it is. Like, what's the point of being on this lawn all the way back here if I can't even see what's going on? Like, he looks like a tiny man on a tiny stage, like all the way up there. Why am I even here?
Yeah,
but it's still an experience.
Yeah, I had a similar experience when I saw, it was like 2011, I saw Five Finger Death Punch live, and they literally...
I love that all metal bands just have the word death in them.
I know, right? Like, it was, like, honestly, like, Five Finger Death Punch, like, when they came out, it was pretty cool and stuff, but they're so edgy. Like, it's, like, the edgiest thing imaginable. Like, they had huge, like, fake miniguns on the stage that, like, had strobe lights in them, and I was like, wow, you guys are edgy.
Yeah, this is a lot for me right now.
All right, like, it was pretty funny though. Like, just
it's like seeing I Can perform live and stuff like that. They're like very, very edgy people.
Okay, well, what's like the coolest concert you've ever been to?
Honestly, well, yeah, probably that Fall Out Boy concert was really good, and like Paramore opened up for them, and those are two of my favorite bands.
Fall Out Boy and Paramore, that's a whammy
together
right there. That's super good. That's awesome.
One of my favorite bands is also Panic at the Disco, and I saw them live. Well, I say, but it was just Brendan because most people have ditched him at this point. For different reasons, but he was also really good, and he did his like whole Bohemian Rhapsody thing, and that might have made me cry. So I loved those concerts. So that's my like OG music, like that was my original like how I got really invested in music was through them and started learning their songs and stuff. So I really want to go to like I'm really into like the body positivity that Lizzo promotes and stuff like that.
Yes.
I'd love to hear her perform. I really like SZA right now. I was not emo. I was alternative rock, edgy-ish.
Yeah, I was definitely like alternative until I hit scene, and then I hit metal. that was my evolution.
I never went that deep. I will say, like, there was a moment in my life where I was wearing like I was really into like Twilight, and like I wore like the rubber band bracelets. These are dark times,
yes,
guys.
the beads, the colored beads.
Yeah, and like all of the silly bands and stuff, and then I wore like band shirts, and like there was also a portion of my life where my teachers kept telling me to get my hair out of my face because I thought my bangs belonged over one eye, and like I really.
Hold on though. I did the same thing. I had my lawn hair, so like that happened to me. I have pictures to prove it too.
Yeah, I felt really bad because they kept telling me to, and I was like telling me to get my shit out of my face, and I was like, no, this is who I am now. And then like
sorry.
My parents wouldn't let me dye my hair, but I was so insistent that I get blue hair, and so I had like this
hair. You were emo.
I had one blue clip-in streak. You like just clipped it into like your scalp, and then it just hung there with the rest of my hair. So like, I used to do that. Now I have blue hair, but my blue hair is like very much not. It's not emo. It's classy. Okay, there's like nice
blue hair. That's
it's you don't understand. It's like done very like all of my sister and like even her like her husband, and like they're very much like like they're very like, how do I put this? Like they're middle upper class people that like like have like like those standards of like like my sister always wants me to straighten my hair and do my makeup, like, which is good, like like that's she wants me to be presentable. I get it. And so she even like saw my blue hair once I got it done, and she was like, "Nah, like this actually looks nice. Like you can still get a job." Like that was kind of her reaction to that. So I swear to God, it's classy.
Okay, we'll take
But yeah.
their word for it.
If my sister approves of it, it's okay. It's not emo, trust me. But
That's wholesome,
definitely a
Steak
a
says I'm gonna do the e-girl streaks, but pink.
Yeah, those are the two streaks on either side of your head, right? Like they're like the two streaks that are just in the front, and like you part them on either side of your face. Yeah, I've seen those done. I don't know. I don't really like that trend. No offense, Takes. I'm sure it'll look good on you. I have friends that like it and want to do it, but
I've seen it before. To be honest, I'm not even sure.
See if I can find a picture.
Yeah. Send a picture on Discord for me to like see if I know what the hell it is. Maybe I'm just too old.
Yeah, there's lots of pictures of this. Oh God. See, they look cute in some of these pictures, but I feel like it's really weird to just have two streaks right in the like front of my face, in the middle of my face. I don't know. I don't get it. That's just a personal preference.
Oh, I wear pants. I can't dye it because I am donating. That is a good effort, a good cause.
Yeah, I love blue in my hair. And like, okay, so the other thing is like I wanted this bright blue streak, which would have made me completely seen, but now
wait, those are considered e-girl stripes? That's so
Yes,
funny.
they are. That is it. That is the trend now. The whole thing.
Oh no. I dig it. I think those will look badass.
I have this like nice navy-ish blue color that like blends in with my dark hair like really nicely, and then they're just like scattered throughout, and so it doesn't look too much like I am the quirky e-girl of your dreams trying to get a job at your tattoo parlor. But I don't know how we got on this tangent. We started talking. Every time we talk about like food places, and then somehow we get to like some other place.
Some other situation. We're talking about e-girls.
We started on Jimmy John's, I think.
We went from Jimmy John's to talking about e-girls, pretty much. That's someone should give us an award for this.
Yeah. Personal talk show. It's fine. Okay, so the next food place is Dairy Queen.
Yep. So, the next food place. Okay, what is the next food place?
Rewinding a little bit.
Yeah. So what is it? What is it again?
Dairy Queen.
Dairy Queen. They're OG. Dairy Queen's pretty OG. I am fucking up so bad at Minecraft right now. Jesus.
They're really important. I thought that the parkour was working for you. What are you talking about?
It's not working now. We need some stilts.
The bamboo, what's it called?
Yeah,
scaffolding.
I should go get some scaffolding for this.
Didn't they give you like a ton as soon as I like mentioned it?
Yes, they did. Yeah, they gave me so much, and I'm just not utilizing it. I'm gonna go get some scaffolding because definitely I like need it for doing the roof time right now.
So the things that I remember about Dairy Queen is that my mom used to take me there after school a lot, and like we would get ice cream, and I knew it was really nice, and then we would sit, and we like went there so often that we knew the people that worked there, and we would just sit and talk to them. Yeah, I do remember that. And like they have some really good onion rings that are better than Burger King. I will say, if you haven't had a Dairy Queen onion ring, they're like these really large rings, and they're like they're really crunchy and awesome. Definitely highly recommend.
I remember when Dairy Queen started to sell like food. Like, I remember a time where Dairy Queen was just ice cream. Yeah, like...
Yeah. I also remember that.
Yeah, I haven't really tried the Dairy Queen food before.
It's pretty good. I like it. They're not Burger King sloppy, so, you know, can't be bad.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. It's a pretty good point. It's actually like a holy shit level point. What am I looking for? I came back to the house because I needed something. Oh, I'm a goldfish
Definitely.
brain when talking about.
Yeah, you forgot.
Yeah, it's just a lot of different things all at once. You know, usually I play video games very quietly. Like that's usually how I play video games, just insanely quietly.
And yet you're here now, and we're doing a stream
Yep,
for
and
people.
here I am, just suddenly becoming a streamer. Who knows where this will go? All I know is that we hit Twitch affiliate status in 3 weeks, so the world wants it. Maybe. We'll see.
Good job, team. High five, guys. Alright, so we have Dairy Queen, and then next to it is this, I don't know what this is. There's like 2 hills and a sun behind it, and it starts with an E. Elevation Burger! Is that what it is?
Elevation Burger? I've never heard of that before. Does anyone in the chat know what an Elevation Burger is?
I've never been to Elevation Burger, but I've definitely heard of it.
Really? What is that?
Well, I assume they serve burgers. Yes, it is Elevation Burger.
Get elevated, man. Elevate
yeah, so
mind.
Oh, they have like stacked burgers and 100% grass-fed beef.
Interesting.
Cute.
Oh,
Elevation Burger has 2 patties. I guess their whole thing is multiple patties.
That's kind of cool.
Guacamole Ranch Burger. That sounds good. Okay, I'm gonna stop. Oh, and they have shakes. Wait. Ooh, cheesecake shake. And they list all of the calories. This is not bad. An organic cheesecake shake is 50 calories. It's not bad. That could be a lot worse. They're big on... Alti says that they're big on you can get your burger in lettuce if you're not eating bread. That's pretty cool. So this is like healthy burger. I much prefer oppressing vegans, though, he says.
Whoa, calm down.
Wow.
I don't know about that, man.
That's not... Mod oppression. Anyway. The next one is... Oh. Create a fast food restaurant tier list has stopped loading for me. Hello. I'm back. Okay. Then there's El Pollo Loco. I don't know. I've never been to that.
Yeah. Oh, that reminds me of one. Do you know what a Taco John's is?
No.
Okay, so Taco John's is literally like better Taco Bell. Somehow.
Okay, see, yeah. I had a feeling it had to do with Taco Bell. I'm not gonna lie, I saw this coming.
Yeah, like Taco Bell is great, don't get me wrong, but Taco John's, it's a little bit better.
I believe you. I mean, I haven't had it, so I'll just have to believe you.
Yeah, I'm sure that you might be able to find one at some point, but I think it's like an older restaurant that, like, just, you know, persisted somehow, but shouldn't actually be alive. Like, it's just something weird like that. It's one of those weirdo situations.
I would definitely try it. I like tacos.
It's
as
really
should everyone.
It's so good.
What else do we have here? We have, oh gosh, and me, Five Guys.
I love Five Guys.
I like Five Guys, but their burgers are like small.
Yeah.
Which makes
that always gets me. Like, I'll go to Five Guys expecting a meal, and then I'm eating like a kid's meal, and then I paid like $11 for it, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Exactly.
Why did you do this to me? I'm starving.
I'm like, this is really good and stuff, but and they went out of business in my city in Ann Arbor, so.
Your Five Guys went out of business? That's hilarious.
They went out of business.
I feel
they
like
closed down and moved out.
I feel like that they deserve that, though, for their small-ass hamburgers.
Exactly. When you have college kids and they're looking to get like a full meal out of their money, bang for their buck, they're not going to be like, yeah, I'm going to go to Five Guys right now when a Chipotle is next door and they'll give me way more food. Like,
yeah, that's so true, though. Yeah, that's so true.
So, unfortunately. Hardee's. I've never been. I have no idea what that is.
Hardee's is trash. Everyone
What is
like
that?
I know thinks like Hardee's is good, but Hardee's was like I went there like one time and it was like gas station food, like worse than gas station food. It was horrific.
I don't know what Carl's Jr. is, Alti. He said it's better than Hardee's.
Usually, like they'll have like it'll be like a Carl's Jr. and a Hardee's in the same store somehow. It's some weird. It's super weird. I don't know how they set that up.
I'm looking at their burgers. I like the addition of onion rings to some of these, but honestly, their patties look like they were overdone. I don't know, and they're like thin little patties.
Oh, they're the same. They're the same restaurant. That's the bit. Yeah, it's Carl Jr.'s Hardee's. That's like. Yeah, they're confusing. They're just a confusing restaurant.
They have breakfast platters.
Yeah, like what? Why? Sounds horrific.
Cinnamon and raisin biscuit. All right, this needs to be stopped. Okay, In-N-Out Burger. I haven't had it, but I know people are obsessed with it.
I'm pretty sure that I like it. I just can't remember really the last time I had it. I haven't had it in a very long time.
I know my friend in Texas is like, she like claims it's a Southern thing or a Texas thing, and
yeah,
she's
like
obsessed with it.
It's kind of a Texas thing. Yeah.
It looks good, but I'm like looking some of these up. I look at these pictures and I'm just like, no burger has that evenly spaced of layers. Like, you've got the perfect mayo bottom, then you've got like this giant tomato that covers the bun like completely all around, and you've got like lettuce that perfectly evenly matches up on that, and then the burger and the cheese melting right over the side, and then you get that large of an onion ring to like lay that flat and circular and perfectly on top of a burger. That's not what you're getting when you order from these places. I swear to God.
Have you seen how they take those photos, like the behind the scenes?
I have not.
Really? Oh my God, it's so funny. Most of what you're looking at is like glue and like caulk and paste and stuff that make it like perfect looking. Like they do everything they can to make sure that it looks just so good.
Ew!
So
they put glue in it?
Yeah, they put like glue to make it glossy. They put sticks in it to keep it all propped up. I think the funniest one ever to me is like, you know, when you see like pictures of like advertising ice cream, you know, like in a big poster.
Yeah.
That's not ice cream. That's mashed potatoes that's been colored to look like ice cream. Yeah, because the lighting is so hot that it would just melt. It melts so fast. So what they do is like they'll probably, you know, put a little ice cream in there, but the base of it is gonna be mashed potatoes. And the older photos, like older pictures of ice cream, like the older they are, the more likely it's gonna be mashed potatoes only.
Dude.
I know, right?
That makes me so upset. It's all false advertising. It's so bad. It's so wrong.
Yeah, like intently look at one of those pictures next time you see one, like in like an older store wall somewhere, you know, like find one of those old ones and intently look at it. You're just gonna be like,
they have a not so secret menu. You can get 4x4 burgers. That's too much, man.
Too many hamburger.
What is this? Animal style.
Hey,
burger of your choice.
Quick shout out to hamburger.com. We are sponsored by
hamburger.com.
Yeah, we are sponsored by hamburger.com. Make sure to go to hamburger.com and like and subscribe.
I'm just going to throw it in there really quick.
Yep, there it is. Like and subscribe hamburger.com.
Oh. Okay. Wait, I had to click. My connection is not private, and it's telling me that I can't go there. Oh, dude, it's not working.
Oh, it's not? Let me look at it.
It's sent me to the RF site.
Oh, yeah, you gotta, okay, so the Hamburger domain is on an HTTP, not HTTPS, and most browsers, just convert to the HTTPS, you know, because that's like secure.
Okay.
Yeah, and Hamburger is just one of those sites.
Fix it. Hold on, guys. Hold on. There you go. So what do they have to do once they get to hamburger.com?
Click the hamburger, and then you gotta find it.
Yeah, try and find it now. You're not gonna get a virus.
Yeah, you're not gonna get a virus because I own the website.
Yeah, this is Commando approved. We're good. I have been on this website before. No virus was given to me. I was on it like a year ago, several times, trying to find this hamburger. I really hated you guys. I was so mad.
It's hamburger.
Yeah, okay. Jersey Mike subs. Never been there either.
Oh, Jersey Mike's. That's another one. The Jersey Mike's. Yeah, that's like another good one. That's also like on the East Coast, pretty much. And the East. That's like that they have those like in Savannah, for example.
Yeah, Savannah is really nice. I want to get through all these. KFC's on here. We've talked extensively about KFC.
Yep.
Krispy Kreme donuts.
Oh yeah. Yep. Yup.
Yep.
Yup.
Just yup. That's it. Yup. Everyone loves Krispy Kreme. Long John Silver's.
Heard the name before, never went.
Me neither.
It sounds
McDonald's.
like the Long John Silver sounds like that place in The Simpsons that Homer Simpson goes to the all-you-can-eat buffet and then like sues because he gets kicked out because he didn't get all that he can eat. It's a good episode.
I would sue for that. And I wouldn't. That's a waste of my time. McDonald's is classic, and it's my go-to whenever I want food and can't decide what to eat. So,
yep.
Panda Express is something I really like. It's not as good as actual Chinese food, but it's good food when I'm feeling greasy stuff. I love that sweet and sour chicken and that pineapple. They have pineapple shrimp, which is really good. And I like their what are those things called? Dumplings? I don't know. I'm uncultured and dumb. Ignore me.
I haven't been there enough times to really know. Like I've been there.
Steaks is really like
barely, yeah.
Yeah, there's like really good local Chinese food places that are so good.
Yeah, the local places are always like the best.
Yeah, and I love lo mein and all of that stuff that I get there. Panera is one of my favorite places. I love them specifically in the winter.
I like Panera, but I swear to God, I feel like I'm gonna break a tooth every single time I bite into that bread.
Yeah, it's really hard bread.
Yeah,
but it's good bread. Like it's meant to be hard, and I like dipping it into my soup. And I like their French onion and their broccoli cheddar, which the broccoli cheddar is like.
Yeah, but it sounds like your mic is breaking up a little bit for us.
Hello.
Welcome back. I think it's still like it's toggling a little bit.
Maybe it's because the wind picked up outside my window.
Oh yeah. I think that's probably what it was.
Okay. We talked Popeyes already. Raisins. Raising Cane's chicken fingers. Raising Cane's chicken fingers.
Man, I just want chicken fingers now.
I don't know what
delicious.
That is.
I don't know what it is either, but delicious.
Well, it's just gonna go in the F. Quiznos subs is on here. I don't know how I moved it up on accident. I don't really care.
Yeah, I forgot about Quiznos. Quiznos, that's like.
Why are there so many sub places?
People like subs. People like hoagies.
That's true. Which is good. We talked about that.
Yeah, which. Boehner.
Sonic. I like Sonic.
Sonic is catch-22 for me. They opened a Sonic, like they reopened the Sonic in my home city, and I went to it, and it was like some of the greatest fast food ever. And then I went back, and then they gave me a malt where the malt mix wasn't even blended in it. It was like literally just powder in the bottom, and I was like, what?
That is unfortunate.
Yeah, so it just, I never went back.
They're really good, but for a place that is like meant to be like drive up. So Sonic, somebody asked what is Sonic? Sonic is like a burger place, but their whole niche thing is you drive up and they have like 4 or 5 like it's almost like gas station type like segments where the menu is there and you've got the speaker and you park there and then they roller skate out to you to get you your food. It's like one of those places you see in the movies about like the 50s.
Yeah, except that they usually never roller skate, so you know.
Yeah, they do it. They have when I've gone out there.
Seriously? Oh my god, I've never seen that before.
I love that. I think it's so fun that they do that. I guess I have seen people walk out, but I've seen people on roller skates when I've gone there. So Sonic is good, but my whole thing with them is like, why would you make a messy burger and then expect me to drive away with it? I'm supposed to eat it in the car. That's the whole point of Sonic, is to get drive-through food and then drive and eat. But whatever.
Something like that. Who knows?
Steak and Shake we've discussed. I like it. It was a good after choir concert place to go to and stuff. Taco Bell.
Yep.
We've talked a little bit about Taco John's or something?
Taco John's, yep.
Right. Taco Bell is good classic food. Honestly, if I have a choice though, I will go to Chipotle over Taco Bell because
always.
I'm literally, when I go to Taco Bell, all I want, like, I look for the same kind of thing that I'm looking for at Chipotle. Like, I want a burrito bowl or something. So I might as well go to Chipotle at that point.
Yeah, see,
but
Taco Bell for me is what you eat at 2 a.m. to soak up the alcohol.
Mm-hmm. But Chipotle can also be that.
But they're not open, they're not open at 2 a.m. though.
That's true. I had a BTB place. It was called Big Time Burrito. That was basically Chipotle near my house when I was in college. That was the same thing. Taco Bell is really good when you're looking for cheap food too, because you can get so much food for so little money.
I always get a taco box to myself.
You and I can just sit there and eat and eat and eat, and I'll have spent like $10 and I'll be like, and I can't finish this. Good.
I'm usually like, and I did finish this. I feel like a disaster.
My sister and her husband, for a while, they did that for junk food, and they would always come home with Taco Bell. And there was like a very large phase, like very long, like they did that all the time. And at one point, they were just like, "We have to stop. This Taco Bell is driving us crazy. We can't do it anymore.
We have to stop. We're gonna die."
I was like, "Your arteries are all fucked. It's fine." Wendy's, classic, good place. I don't go there often, but I know people who do. I don't like their Frosties as much as I like a regular milkshake.
Yeah, I definitely haven't been there too often. You know, it's a good staple, but for me, it's like never a highlight. You know, and once again, like the one that I grew up next to was so old. Like it was like the oldest Wendy's imaginable. Like that, you could see the carpet was filled with 35 years of dust, and you could see it.
I'm always surprised they still exist. And like Wendy's, when I think of Wendy's, I think of Big Boy. I don't know why. They just seem like the same place to me.
I don't even know.
Yeah, you've been to a Big Boy.
No.
What?
What is a Big Boy? That sounds hilarious.
It's basically the same thing, honestly. Like it's got like the same like booth type interior, like red interior. I can't believe you haven't been to a Big Boy.
I want to go really badly. It sounds hilarious. Yeah, let me go to
it's just called Big Boys. It's got burgers.
I want to go there and be like, "Hello, I am the Big Boy reporting for a meal. I am hungry. Give me food."
I mean, and it's got like their whole shtick was like a big boy. Like it's just like this boy. He looks kind of creepy, honestly. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh my god, I want to find out more.
Hold on, I'm gonna send you pictures. I don't know if I can send this. Can I send images in here? This was a thing when I was a kid. That's like one of their menus. But then if you want to go way back and look at like their vintage stuff, because Big Boys is old, you know, like Big Boys is is not like a modern thing. Well, I mean, like they still exist, but I'm sending you Google image pictures. Everybody chill out. That's the vintage one. Stop sending IP grabbers. I don't even know how to IP grab, but there's a gap in knowledge here.
Oh my god, yeah, the Google figures. Stop sending IP grab. Oh my god, big boy, look at this guy. Look at this guy.
He's big. He's kind of weird looking. And there's always, in front of a big boy, there's always a big, like, pole, and then at the top of it, instead of a sign, you just see a picture or a statue of the big boy holding a hamburger on the top of his hand.
I feel like that I've seen this guy in The Simpsons before, but not in real life.
Oh, wait, there's a picture of it. Oh, he's always standing in front. Oh my god, I hate this. Kind of weird looking. Here.
Big boy.
He's not that big.
He's not that big. Oh yeah, look at
Stop
that guy.
body
That's funny. Yeah, you know what? I think I might have seen this place before, but like in Florida and not where, not in the Midwest.
I have no idea what region it's supposed to be in, but there's a couple around here in Michigan, so. He is Astro Boy, but burgers.
Burger Astro Boy.
Basically him. Yeah. He's a little creepy looking, I'm not gonna lie. So I feel like Big Boy is Wendy's, but masculine, you know? Like, I feel like back in the day, the girls went to Wendy's, the guys went to Big Boy. And that's what it was.
That's silly.
I could be completely wrong. That is not steeped in any historic fact. There's no evidence of that. I'm just making shit up. I just want to clarify. So yeah, that's what Big Boy and Wendy's is to me. What is this pretzel place? I can't even tell. Some of these like logos are like just partial images of what they are, and I can't tell. What is this? LT, can you see the what's this called? The tier list and the images below it, and tell me what the pretzel one is that's not Auntie Anne's? Do you know? That thing is terrifying. I think he's terrifying too. Well, if Helta gets back to me, we'll know that. There's like
we'll find out then. But until then, we will not know.
The last three, we've talked about Zaxby's, so I will skip that one. Zaxby's is good.
Yep, Toll Boehner.
There's Whataburger, which I have not been to, but that I heard is also.
I hear that's bad. That's,
really?
Yeah, like that's, or like it's just shit on a lot. Like I have no idea whether or not it's good or bad, but I know it's like culturally always shat on for being horrible or something like that.
I've heard people like it in the same vein of In-N-Out Burger, but I don't really know much about it. So.
Yeah.
And then the last one is White Castle, which I have a special home in my heart for.
Ooh, I just realized I screwed up.
White Castle has like those really mini burgers that are so good, and like you can get them at White Castle, or you can go to the store and you can microwave them, and they're just like.
Oh yeah.
It's just such a good.
Yep. Yeah.
They're just like I look at them as a slider place.
Yeah, I haven't been to White Castle in a firm minute. It's been a long time.
Yeah. Okay, we did it. We went through. We'll have to rank them later. And then,
yeah. I think we're just sitting here just like, wow, I'm so hungry, I could die.
I am so sorry that this is where I decided to steer the conversation for you all. But
man, I'm just like still working on our little rooftop. Oh man, this is definitely.
I prolonged my logging on to Minecraft so that I could go through all of this. So
it was 100% worth it. You gotta come check out the Bathhouse in person. It's like it's turning into like a nice, really nice indoor pool situation right now.
Do you want me to?
Yeah, hell yeah.
All right, I will log on. with my raggedy mouse. Goddamn.
Yeah.
Oh, give me.
Wait, you go. You go.
Sorry, I was gonna say, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I finished my beer a minute ago, and I want to get another one.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Do it.
We're going. We're going.
All right. So we have just been talking, just doing our thing, and working on this passively. I've been troubleshooting the rooftop of this place. It definitely looks like anyone's community pool structure so far, but we're making sure that it blends in with everything else. So it's kind of doing this colonnade thing where it definitely wraps around. The roof wraps around. I think I might have to extend the roof down a little bit. Because, yeah, like right now it's really giving off those vibes of like local community pool structure, which is actually a good thing in terms of a bathhouse. So that's really good, and we're just going ahead and doing that. And then I want this to be kind of exposed up here, and then we'll go in and like line the interior. We need just a lot more wood. Oh, hey, Night Willow. We are making the bathhouse that you suggested last stream. Yeah, this is now a reality. It's happening. We got a nice big pool. We got 2 like hot tubs. We're making this happen.
Hello, I'm back. My mouse sensitivity sucks, but this is fine.
Okay. You're gonna log in. Check this out. Check out this cool shit.
Controls. Can I do anything about that? Mouse sensing. Sensitivity.
Yeah, like usually it's rated through like DPI. My mouse has like 5,000 DPI or something like that, and I always have to turn it
this is so much better.
Yeah, do you fix it?
Yeah, it's a little fast, but it's way better than the slow ass thing I was doing before. Oh, I forgot I have fly on. Okay, where am I? Oh, I'm actually right behind you. Hi.
Oh, hey. Here we go. All right, so welcome to the current structure. We got 2 entrances, and actually I'm gonna take down the scaffolding. Oh, I got some of it.
Oh, okay, so these are the stairs I've been seeing. Did I grab your stuff? No, I didn't. Okay, we're good.
Yep.
Wait, does it matter gender-wise? Can we make this gender neutral, or is it not a...
It's I designed it so it could be like male female, but because this is 2020, it's totally gender neutral in our actual socialist Minecraft servers. It's just like we're just mimicking the design of it, but yeah, it looks kind of like a community pool facility so far. And I think
this is like very authentic. It looks really nice.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm just having fun with it, doing lots of tile. It's going to have a lot of water, and then I think I'm going to build this back into this face of a mountain here to get some more spa activities going inside. So it's going to be like some water temple shit on the inside of the mountain here. So we're going to do that next, but we got to, finish off the actual structure of the roof and everything. So
you should probably make stairs down into the tub, considering normal people don't have fun boots.
True.
Because if I didn't have fly,
we will have water though. We will have water in the tub. So.
Oh right. And then just jump in. Okay, I'm stupid. Ignore me.
It's okay.
I get it. I know what's going on.
We will use water as a tool. So.
And this is like right next to your house.
Yeah, it's like next to my house, next to the luxury apartments. Which, did you see the apartments done? Because we finished these off. These are like completely like furnished and everything.
I haven't.
Yeah, so come in here and.
Who's this guy?
Yeah, Chaos put him up.
Hi, Chaos. Or I guess that's Chaos's head. That's totally him.
Head of Chaos. So.
You call him the Wolf Lodge.
Yeah, the Wolf Lodge. So if you come up here, check out this nice little overpriced apartment in 2B right here.
Is this like the classic? Okay, so we've got a furnace.
Yeah, this is a 2-bedroom apartment. So here's your kitchen and your living room. Yeah, this is your kitchen and living room, and then there's a hallway. And you got one room there. Okay,
where's the bed go?
This is the extra bedroom. The master bedroom is all the way here in the back.
Oh, Yes, very much master. Very, very much big. So is there a bathroom? Do Minecraft people don't need bathrooms? So is
Yeah,
like making a
yeah,
bathroom worth?
yep. There's no bathroom because Minecraft people do not need bathrooms.
I do like I like the windows. This is really cute with the windows. It is upscale in that sense.
Yeah,
With
I like this design quite a bit, and also, you know, I don't know, I was just having fun with it. So pretty much, it's like that. So we have like here's this one right above it is just a 1 bedroom version of it. So there's two bedrooms, and then 4 1 bedrooms pretty much
gosh,
in the
the
building.
views from the windows are really nice. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, you see all the town in this general vicinity as
It's
far
really
as the
pretty.
view length can see.
I low key hit my head on the lantern a
That's
lot,
funny.
but it's okay.
Yeah. And then
Like I'm too tall
the top floor is a lounge area. So you got
to
a
make it
lounge,
out.
yeah, all the way up on the top floor here.
Oh, look at the little nice house plant. It's nice, nice touches here.
Yeah, so we
That's
got
cute.
we got all these little house plants. Chaos actually figured out. So you use you put just a bamboo thing inside the planter, and then you put a
Oh, and then
block
add
of
a
leaves over it. And I'm like, oh, that looks so nice. So that's what we did, and we finished this off, and it's this nice little, you know, a special little bar thing.
yeah, I saw an entrance and I wanted to figure it out.
Yeah,
That's cool.
yeah. So that's beyond the bar, and yeah, and this place is right next to the new bathhouse, so it's like just such a high value location in a second here.
Right. Although I will say everyone's going to come up here and just talk about how poor they are. Oh, okay.
Yeah, like why do we have to pay so much rent?
Yeah.
Yeah, then I think the biggest apartment actually, besides the 2 bedroom units, is apartment 1A, and apartment 1A is like
Oh yeah.
yeah.
This is what I'm looking for here. This is the room.
Yeah, apartment 1A is the longest room. It's slightly so like the whole face of the building is a little bit diagonal with the property line. So this is longer on this side than it is on the other side.
That makes sense. And it's above the potatoes.
Yeah, right above the potatoes. And right next to the bathhouse, which this window right here is going to be filled in with like flowers and like bushes. So it's just going to be like a shrubbery window wall when I'm done with the property line working, you know, solution.
Very nice. Bathhouse work, I'm assuming. Oh, hi.
Oh, we got another person in here.
No, why would you do that?
Who is this person?
It's
Oh,
the
it's our
smelling.
favorite guy, and he's gone.
He teleported to me and then he dipped. Don't destroy the potatoes.
What if I want to eat them?
Okay, well that's a whole different story. I said destroy.
Do not refer to the potatoes or me.
I love that like that whole fast food discussion took like 2 hours.
Yeah, oh my god, it did. Look at this. We're like yeah, we're actually pretty close to wrapping up the stream here, honestly. I didn't even notice what time it was. I was just having fun playing Minecraft.
Commander, watch out!
Don't worry, oh, nice. He whooped his ass.
I'll save
Absolutely
you.
dunked on that guy. Absolutely. Wow, there's a lot of bad guys. What's going on? Get
Yeah.
out of my pool. Get out of my pool. Oh. Oh.
Are you
They're all
okay?
dead.
Do I need to be worried?
We just got bones in the pool now. Someone died here.
Oh god. More than bones, this bows and arrows too.
Yeah, I
Want a
got some
PvP as the grand finale to the stream? Pookie asks.
grand
He'll
finale.
probably. Yeah,
Grand-
he wants to PvP you to end the stream.
No.
I think that would. You know that he's gonna crush you in like 2 seconds just because of whatever power up or weird thing he has.
Yeah, he's like teleporting around. He has a blue outline. I don't trust that. That's some. I'm gonna like challenge him to a death and challenge him, and then all of a sudden it's just gonna be like your modem has been deleted from your apartment.
If you scroll over his item that he just showed you or everyone.
Whoa! What?
I have no idea what all of that means. Oh, it has a tracker that says how many people he's killed.
Yeah, this
stat track kills.
Evil.
I'm assuming that the stat track kills are like PvP, and then the mob track kills are just mobs, though.
Yeah. He's walking around with some devil shit.
I would be entertained watching him kill you.
I would not be entertained because I would lose my 30 levels, which
that's
you know what?
true.
I want to keep them. So
for what? All you're doing is building.
I don't know. Maybe I want to have it. Oh my god.
I've got 25 levels. No idea what I'm gonna do with that. The last time I remember when I lost those levels. PvP lets you keep experience.
Oh,
and Pookie said he smells a coward.
We'll have to plan it for some other time. Because right now, we are still troubleshooting this roof temporarily. Ah, shit.
Hi, Pook.
It's like, have a good rest of the show, and it's like, it's
wow!
gonna be over 2 seconds. Wow, that's tough. That's you're getting cyberbullied all of a sudden. You didn't
I'm
sign
used
up
to
for
it,
this.
especially from him.
Like, you didn't sign up for this, MC.
I never sign up for it. Also, like, never mind.
Never mind.
I'm not even gonna do it. It's fine.
Not here. Not now. Some stilts. Building some stilts out. These things work really interesting. Oh, the Steam Summer Sale is on right now.
Yeah, I heard.
It has some crazy good deals. I'm probably gonna have to pick up a few things. I've always been interested in that video game called Kerbal Space Program, where like you get to like launch Kerbals into space through like, you know,
I
pretty.
Don't know what a Kerbal is, so you're gonna have to start from there.
It's like a little. It's like a minion. It's like a green minion. That's what it is. It's like just a little, you know, little potato person that they use as their simulation thing. So it's
Was
pretty
this
adorable.
like something I should have known already? Is this like common knowledge? Is that why you said it so casually? Like everyone should know what a Kerbal is?
It's a. I mean, I guess it's not that well known, but it's definitely like a game that's been around for a long time that people have heard of. You know, it's just one of those. Or like at least a good portion of people have heard of it. But it's like you launch people into space. Like you build a rocket and then you try to like get it into space and go to different planets in the solar system. And most of the time it just explodes and kills everything because it's like a realistic simulation. so it's that.
I do enjoy artificial murder, so.
Yeah, so like Roller Coaster Tycoon, but for Elon Musk.
Oh.
Yeah, and
I like
it's on sale for $10.
Does it have a lot of space imagery?
Yes, it's I mean it's mostly space. It's like mostly traveling through space and stuff.
Well, yeah, but that doesn't mean that there is always, you know, a good
you're
outer
wrong.
space.
You're not wrong.
Stars and stuff like that. Ever played Lovers in a Dangerous Space-Time?
No, but that sounds legit, whatever that is. That sounds cool.
It's really funny. It's like it's a multiplayer game and you're in like a spaceship and you have to free all of these little characters and you all control different parts of this. You have to like find them in the level and then you have to find the exit. And it's all in like this space, and so there's lots of different obstacles and things shooting at you. But it's multiplayer, so you're in like a spaceship, and it's co-op, so that you're you're like one person is controlling the movement of the spaceship and like the engine or like where the engine is firing to push it in one direction. Another person is controlling the guns. Another person might be navigating and trying to
What?
tell you where to go.
I think I might have
It's
heard of this, but I never got a chance to play it, and it sounds awesome. Actually, like I feel like
it's oh
that would be a good stream, honestly. To have like a 4 stack or whatever it is, how many people you need, and like do the whole ship, and then like like same with like Star Trek Bridge Command. That would be an amazing stream too.
I would definitely be interested in that. It's really fun for parties and stuff like that. My friends have played it. Like whenever we're bored, we'll just be like, "Well, Cal has Lovers in a Dangerous Space Time. Let's play that."
That's cool. Yeah, that's I want
And
to check that out.
you can play with anyone from 2 to 4 players, and so it's a good time.
That's awesome. Oh my god.
It can get really difficult, and it's really hard sometimes because communicating with your friends and trying to figure out like, oh my god, like, oh, you're doing this wrong. Why aren't you going this way? And like all of this, or like if you touch edges, you get damaged. So then you have like this person that's navigating and trying to like steer you in the right direction, and then they hit a wall, and everybody's like, "Come on, man, what are you doing?"
Okay, that's super funny. That sounds like a good game. We gotta get some of the games on deck like that. I think that would be really funny.
How these things like there's another game called Gungeon where there's 2 of you and you're running around like shooting things and trying to get from room to room until you get to the end. That's another good game that we should look into.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Can you do slash rank up for me? I want to see how long until you get to legend.
Yeah. Let's see. Alright, so I need more money, and I need to play for 2 more days straight.
That's not bad.
I go pretty slow, though. I go pretty slow, though. Like,
You could have hit rank up on Hero, like, 2 days ago.
Oh, well, I didn't even notice.
Yeah, that's funny.
Alright, so I think we got our bathhouse to a really, like, good place so far. Like, we're still working and troubleshooting the roof. It's gotta be, the whole building's gotta be more in the same style. Like, I think the roof is just too damn short right now. But once the roof is, like, it comes down a little bit further and it has more, design principles applied to the structure, it's gonna fit right in. And, but yeah, I'm pretty happy with where we got today. We had like a pretty good, modest viewership, around, 12 people, which is, thank you for joining us, man. Like, it's always great to see who comes and, talks to us and listens to an ongoing crazy conversation, because it was definitely you guys who brought up the fast food ranks, even though that, we just casually do so. So, like, that was great to being able to go over that. But I think that's all I got for the day for the streaming, and we'll be back again tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern with the Chaos Show, which is our RF member Chaos plays through indie games, and he's been playing through the game Baba Is You. And then sometimes he does Pokemon. It's like a Pokemon Ruby emulator thing that's like a randomizer. It's crazy. Does some really weird stuff. Our member Alti is also there for that. So we'll definitely be back again then. And then also another thing to go over. Remember we've been running a giveaway on our Twitter for the Black Lives Matter itch.io pack of video games. It was a big pack of video games that was like a big giveaway. We're talking like literally 1,500 video games in one pack just by donating to a good cause. And we have a copy of that still that we're giving away, and all you have to do is follow our Twitch account before midnight tomorrow, and you'll be entered to win that. And I gotta say, guys, like the RF is a pretty big community, but our Twitch community is brand new. So literally, if you follow us right now, you have like a 1 in 25 chance of winning literally like $5,000 worth of video games. So definitely follow us, and we will be announcing the winner of that giveaway um, before our stream on Saturday at 6 for Rainbow Six Siege. So we'll be giving away that first and foremost before we get started playing Siege on Saturday. And that's going to be great because you're going to be winning a great pack for a great cause that has, and we already donated to it to get a copy of the game for you. So the game is just, all the games are just waiting. So, more on that on Saturday, so definitely check that out. And then also check out the links in the chat here posted by our members. And it was great seeing you all, and we will see you tomorrow. All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.